Alright, does anybody remember where the fuck we were last week?
We did a lot of things last week.
Did we? I completely forget. It's been a minute.
God, you're gonna
It's
make me do it.
honestly, it might have to be, brother. I'm not gonna hold you. I've worked 80 hours
Jeez.
this week. My brain is goo.
I'm definitely under the weather as well, so I'm kind of mush.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah, we're reverse dying.
We're
If I
living?
jumpstart your memory, does it help?
Yeah, if you can get us rolling, we might be able to inertia the rest of the way there.
Well, it all
Great.
started when you
We
went to the Warrens.
I mean, we
Actually,
started
okay,
the
that actually helps.
session
Yeah.
here, but we were, discussing to Galuna and Ekin various thing like
Mhm.
our plans and telling them we think that there's a group in the Warrens, and so we eventually decided to go there, and then we told various people we should meet. One's the squirrel lady I forget the name of. I'm terrible with names. I just know there's an inn that we didn't go to because
Yep.
we were scared of getting overrun by literally everyone there. And then there was Squirrel Lady. We decided to talk to Squirrel Lady first.
He was lovely.
Yeah, she was
Like that.
very nice, and we were like, "Hey, what do you want?" And they're like, "Jobs." And we're like, "Yo, we
Maybe
can
we can
do
do something
that.
about that.
We can
Yeah.
let us go talk to our people, and we can get our people connected with your people, and we can get you jobs. Does that sound
And
cool?"
I guess our people is the racist union guys.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's who we are.
Uh-huh.
That's who we're role playing.
Yeah. So one thing about role-playing capitalism is that somebody's always got to be racist.
And so, we went to the guilds and rolled really, really well with our sales pitch of these people after getting a letter from
Corrigan.
Corrigan,
Corrigan
yeah.
saying, "Hey," he's like, "I'm not going to make them, but I'll write things that it'd be cool." So he wrote like, "Hey, it'd be cool if we started doing this." And then, with our wonderful talking and that, they said, "Okay, but it's going to have to be your crew. You get to lose the money on this." And we're
We
like,
are the test
"Okay."
phase. Yeah.
And so we're like, "Well, great, let's go back. We need like 200 names in this book." And we went back to Squirrel Lady and said, "Hey, here's the book. We need 200 names." And she goes, "Oh my god, I'll go get 200 names for you. Give me a couple of weeks." And we're like, "Great." Here,
Yeah.
and then
How
she's
long?
like, "Here's a
How long did it say
mushroom."
this should really take?
A couple
A
days.
week. Couple days.
Just a week. Yeah.
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 And
Uh,
then she
Oh
got
yeah,
the
the
mushroom.
mushroom, and that was high drinks for
And
420.
then after that, we decided, hey, let's start working towards the keep thing while we wait for Squirrel Lady to collect all these names, get everyone ready, blah, 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 blah. And so we all kind of went and tried to figure out how to, either get like a good poison, good curse going. And we ended about Zara and I think Zara and Gallows together going to find a cool garden to try to get in contact with her patron. I just stayed here in the crab tree. Freaking Mr. Sniffer over there offered me an arrow if I owed him another favor, and
Oh
I
yeah.
said,
With his
hell no.
It was an
horrible
assassin's
music
arrow
playing.
specifically.
Yeah,
And
hell no.
he needed another favor from everybody, and you're like, I can't do that without talking to everybody. So
Hell no is the answer. So
Yeah.
that's basically where we ended. We decided that we needed to weaken the blood magic dude. And we thought, what's the ways to do that? Either poisons or curse, and curse seems to be the best option. And that
Yep.
was basically the last session. We
somewhere
ended
in
with me talking to Gallows, not Gallo, Galuna.
so I
somewhere in
will give
somewhere in
you
the
a
middle
little
of that.
peek behind the curtain without spoiling anything. This fight you're going into, the Inquisitor fight, was the first mini boss the first time I tried to resurrect this campaign. that was with a group of 5 to 6 level 10 characters. You are not that group. So, and I am not changing the stat block. So you have to find items to make up the difference in power level. Is basically what we're doing here.
Thick,
No, and-
nasty.
Theoretically, curses could help.
So curses, like special items, that kind of thing.
So an assassin arrow, hint, hint.
Nope. I ain't giving this man another favor. That's already we already won too many.
Yep. Somewhere in the middle of that, we put some items on layaway and Klarna payments with the snails.
Yeah, we wrote Santa, Snail Santa,
You guys had a list
Santa.
of 9 items.
Snanta.
Snailta.
I sent a message to my mother.
Yes.
I'm just waiting on that response.
For the moment, you're left on
Uh,
red.
Yes, very much so. What else did we do?
My contact responded back to me and basically said, "Yeah, don't take that guy on. Maybe
Don't
focus
do
on
it.
maybe focus on the Warrens."
Don't do it.
Which, like,
Warren's
maybe
the
if we don't
focus on
want,
right now. It's more the
maybe if
problem.
we don't want them, infesting our group of 200, maybe we should deal with the Warrens first.
Yeah. But think about going head first, like we always have.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
that happens.
I'm not gonna hold you. Us going head first into everything has been 100% successful. Okay.
Nobody got trapped in a painting.
No, he survived.
I
it.
escaped. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived that. We lived those.
Oh,
A
because
bomb,
you praised
we
it.
lived those.
You survived because you prayed to Ekin Grail's boss.
Concashton.
Okay, I still survived.
Still survived.
Yeah,
I still
we still
survived.
lived those.
5 feet of movement less. You would have. That was so close.
It's the W right there, big dog.
All
Doesn't
right.
matter.
So we'll say it's gonna take a few days, like 3-4 days, maybe a week tops, like a 5-day. For like word to really get down into the warrens of what's going on, the names to be collected, and for generally the attitudes, not necessarily towards people in general, but towards your specific group will probably change in that time a little bit. Though drastic change will probably take longer.
Mm-hmm.
But that gives us an interesting question because I'm going to label between this and like the little spats of downtime we've had in the past to ask you basically what you've been doing in these few days. What's been your downtime activity, as it were? And we're going to start with. Hold on, let me roll a d5 for suffering.
Dibs on
Excellent.
5.
All right.
Max suffering.
I rolled a nat 1, which does unfortunately put Artemisi in IR.
Hell yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing.
All right, what have you been doing during your downtime? How have you been spending it?
I will have been researching more into the organization that I'm a part of now that I don't trust them anymore. Alongside Ekin Grail, because I'd asked him to help me with that. Or I'd asked him to do it, but if we have some downtime, then I'll just assist. And then in my free time, I'm scribing scrolls, because that's what I do.
All right, so we'll say we'll say you could add like 5 more scrolls if you've got the coin, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check with advantage. I will not be able to give you all of the results of this check immediately, but I will give it to you.
Buddy.
See, look, as long as you're not rolling 3 dice, like you're good. All right.
Yeah, apparently.
I feel like we've all come to understand this. All right, so I'm going. For those of you who've ever worked in technical fields, instead of technical debt, we're going to call this lore debt.
Oh, Lord, Dad.
Lore debt to Ross over here.
I understand that one.
I don't.
Okay. You are purchasing items of the food on credit.
Kind of, yes. It's like I owe you info on the organization. Just offhand, a 33 is like beyond impossible, but also incredibly secret organization that usually operates in cells. Not a lot I could give you offhand, so I really need to take time to basically study this.
Yep. No
All
worries,
right.
man.
Which brings us down the list. We're just going to go down the list to Kalis.
I think for the week straight, I am constantly bothering the sniffer to let me read some of the books.
You just spent an entire downtime action. To
I
annoy
will
someone.
spin all of that just to let me read. If you won't let me read the cool, Defiler books, I need to learn how magic works. You want to teach me how magic works, Galuna? Come on, let me in your library.
All right. So, what skill do you think would best represent you annoying the shit out of Galuna without going too far?
I mean, I am trying to persuade him, but I am whatever is the most annoying way of doing that.
Yeah, you're persuading him much like a child persuades their parent. I understand. All right, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
I want to use my human racial on this. So, it's 16. I accidentally clicked it twice.
All right.
Please.
You spend 5 days basically annoying Galuna, following it's to the point to where you're usually trying to avoid Galuna. Galuna's trying to avoid you at this point. Like he's staying later in his quarters, like his safe space, the one you're not supposed to come into. He's just mostly staying in there till like the afternoon. He's coming out for only a few hours a day. He like sees you and immediately beelines it to like the opposite direction kind of thing. Ultimately, you do not gain access to his library, however.
Just give me a book, Galuna.
And eventually, he'll give you a book.
Hell yeah!
It's in an ancient language. You're not quite sure what the book says. Do you have the ritual comprehend languages?
No, but I know who does.
Which means every hour somebody else is gonna get bugged now.
Yes.
Is it comprehend languages self only, or is it target you touch?
It's self.
So,
Yeah.
guess who's gonna read to me good night stories?
So
You think
Galuna
it's-
gives you like an ancient book. But you can spin this as time towards researching the language if you would like.
Sure.
Sure, okay, 5 days down, 275 days to go. I don't think they changed.
Okay.
Was it still like 280 days to learn a language in D&D or something ridiculous like that?
Something like that.
I mean, I would totally just end up buying a comprehend languages thing at this point. It's literally going to take a year to learn it. But
Okay. Next up, Zoran. In the 5 days that you have where you're kind of waiting for things to settle down, what are you doing during this time?
I'm probably going to be doing the most dastardly thing that I could probably do. I'm going to use my noble heritage as much as possible to gain entry with Corrigan's court and kind of just ponder his brain about the dragon's path, and then possibly get bestowed a boon if I could convince him of it. But just more information on the dragon's path. I'm a human. He is a dragon lord now. I need more info on that.
You do know he's not a big fan of your great grandbitch, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I'm hearing the same thing, but he's doing the Corrigan.
Just he's being a little bit more diplomatic and polite about it. Not, hey. You're just like we were making the joke about Navi last session. You're literally being Navi right now. Listen.
I will eventually inspire fear in Gaoluna.
You may sniff me at a price.
He's truly becoming a defiler. All right. What skill would you like to go about that?
Ah, God, if only I could use strength as
Just stand in court flexing.
just flexing my strength.
I was saying, if you rage, I think you can.
Yep.
Um,
Rage intimidation.
I would probably do. I have a +4 on persuasion, and if I utilize my perfume, I have advantage.
I was really hoping you'd angrily persuade.
I want to angrily persuade too, but how do I
Intimidate.
how do I
him.
persuade? How do I intimidate the Dragon Lord?
That's very true. I just imagine you at like Coralgan's court, just like glaring at all the other nobles, and then like all the other nobles like, oh my god, he's so sexy, he's over there just smoldering, and you're just like not that at all. You're just angry at the world. And then
If I
Coralgan's like, we
rage,
got to get this guy out of here. Come to my chambers.
if I rage, I could intimidate at advantage, and then I get athletics at advantage. Could I win in a wrestling match against Coralgan?
Probably not.
That sounds a bad idea.
Doubt.
I think even
Might
if you
use the
win,
likely
you
8-ball.
lose.
Right.
Yeah, maybe wait like 5 levels.
I'm gonna rage, use my perfume, and get advantage on persuasion. Yeah, I'll do that. So persuasion 20, 21, 21.
All right, so like you spend some time at court. In between you being an Octarii, the perfume that you're buying by the fucking barrel now, and you generally being mostly quiet during the processions, you do get in pretty good with the court. You're a noble from another land, so there's a little bit of intrigue about you. Dragonsar's pretty well known, but not a lot of traveling nobility, so you are kind of a show at his court while you're hanging around there for these 5 days.
You're a showpiece.
Certainly to like the nobility who like haven't really been more than like 25-50 miles outside of their manor houses, right?
Yeah, I'm very much a face at the moment.
Eventually, like, you will find yourselves kind of in back rooms, smoking pipes and cigars, drinking alcohol, chatting with the more in crowds of things that you just kind of naturally find yourself fitting in, mostly because it's relatively safe. Dragons are so very long ways away. You're walking the dragon's path. So some people with status kind of want you around so they can get a better understand of Coralgan through you. But you're there so you could get a better understand of the dragon's path through Coralgan. So like everybody's like yanking at the end of somebody else's chain here, essentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we will say you do get some advice on the dragon's path, as it were. We'll do a brief. Do you want to do a brief little scene, or do you want me to just do a summation?
I'll do whatever works for you.
Scene.
All right. So you'll find yourself in a lounge room, sitting on a overly stuffed leather, just like a leather lounger. Coralgan's nearby, and what can only be described as an overly lavish beanbag. Next to a fireplace, drinking from a very tall bottle of wine. The glasses have long since been discarded. And he's smoking a rather large cigar. And it is your turn to broach the subject. This is like the moment you've been waiting for. You've got him mostly alone. You know that his intelligence operatives are nearby, but they're always nearby. His bodyguards as well. But this is about as alone as you can get this creature. So you have Coralgan alone. The evening's winding down. He's perhaps inebriated, but not too inebriated. And now, As he's sipping his wine, it's your moment to strike.
As he's relaxing, Zorno kind of try to catch his gaze as much as possible, but not being like ostentatious. He'll kind of look at him, wait for a pause and the kind of the commentary that's in there, or the commentary that's happening in his head, and he'll go, "Did you find your time on the path as difficult as I'm having right now?"
Krogan kind of rolls his head. There's not a lot of muscle in it. He just kind of shifts his shoulder, and the gravity does the rest as he lolls his head over towards you. What possible difficulties could you have on the path right now? Does not your grandmother cover every little detail of your lives?
If it were that simple, everybody would be a dragon, wouldn't it not? Those who walk the path usually end up dead, discarded, exiled, or they give up to be forever shamed by their families.
Most are cast away, I would think, in your system.
Discarded, exiled, more than likely. But I am a human. The path for me is long.
An
So I
extra
guess
step. That is all it is, an extra step.
so I guess the true question that I have for you, Lord Corrigan of Crabber's Cove, is it worth it?
What
Was
do
it
you
worth it to you?
seek from being like this? Kind of gestures at himself and everything around him. Is this the life you see yourself living? It wasn't the
No.
life I saw myself in when I first walked the path. Yet here I am.
The only thing I seek is to have the power to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
What do you
And,
think I started as when I first stepped on the path? I give you permission to be creative. I won't be offended by your answer.
well, considering I do not know your past and I only know your now future, I would assume that you sought power. Whether to do evil or to do niceties in the world, that's not for me to judge, nor do I think I care.
You'd be wrong. I did not seek power when I took the first step. I merely sought survival. But I asked what you thought I was starting as. You started as human. Your next step, I presume, would be dragonborn.
If given the chance, possibly. If I had to guess, I think you might have been a human too, considering the form and all.
You would be incorrect. I do enjoy this form, but mostly because it presents a kinder face to the humans and humanoids that I rule over. To be a dragon in daily life would be magnificent, but it would put a barrier between me and my people. A true dragon would never think this. But we are false dragons. We get to keep some of our sensibilities. Unlike your grandmother.
True. She is set in her ways and in heart in them.
The curse of the dragon, I'm afraid. They could only ever really think one kind of way. Only she could. You were wrong, though. I wasn't human. I was a kobold. That was a very long time ago. You kind of maybe... Like, you spent some time here, so... I've mentioned it maybe once or twice. There are statues of, like, famous dragons and famous heroes from the past in his castle, but I did point out that most of the heroes seem to be kobolds, not a lot of humans, and this
Yep.
might be why.
Yeah. Mm, I see. I think the thing that I fear the most about walking this path is I do lose myself.
You won't lose yourself any more than you allow yourself to be lost. Power, wealth, this simply makes you more of what you are.
Hmm.
You don't have the dragon's curse. Your wealth isn't tied directly to you. And your power is not tied directly to your wealth.
Hmm.
Do you wish to take the next step?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this for family and for family's sake or if I'm doing it for myself. But the power that comes with the path would give me what it is I need to protect those who can't protect themselves.
Well, luckily for you, the first step is the simplest. You simply need to imbibe the essence of a dragon. Or a dragon-esque creature, a lesser dragon, a worm, a behir, even a wyvern would do. Your grandmother likes to give out vials of her blood to her favored children, and that is how they usually take their first steps on the path.
Hmm.
Everything you do is for just a little vial of blood.
Hmm. I never thought it would be so simple.
It's the second step that's harder.
And that is?
A little too early in the game for that. Do not ponder the second step until you've completed the first.
I wouldn't be too bold, would I, to presume that I might partake in a little dragon essence, my lord, would I?
I've told you once, but I do not think you witnessed the weight of the words. Dragon's Path is not something that can be given or taken away.
Aye, you would
Granted,
be correct.
physically I just said it could. Your grandmother does it all the time. But it's not something that should be given.
All right.
Find A draconic creature. Hunted. Eat its heart. That should be enough.
Thank you, my lord. I wish you good fortune and a good night.
And with that, you stumble back to your.
I gotta eat a dragon heart?
Dragonoid.
That is crazy. Okay. Alrighty.
Did say it could be a Warren of a Bahir or a Wyvern or other Dragonoid,
What?
but.
Wyvern worm Bahir. Okay.
The bigger and truer, the better.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go eat my grandmother's heart. That's for sure.
But then you'd be the strongest.
Hold on, let me just get the Highlander music ready.
There can be only one.
Freedom. Freedom.
Also, different kind of Highlander, but I understood where you're going there. All right, and that will bring us to Gallows Sky. What are you doing
already
for your
know.
downtime, my dude?
You already know.
Are we preaching?
We are preaching and praying to Kylos every day.
All right, we're building up a following. You did draw up 10 tenants. These are tenants you are spreading.
Unless anybody has any objections, and then I can work on a couple of them.
With any of them?
All bad. Start over.
All bad, start over. Motherfucker. Okay. Sorry.
I would be easy with number 6 though. We do have a defiler in our midst.
Who?
Yeah, but we still don't know what that means entirely. So it's talking about like necromancy and cursing.
Uh-huh.
As you're actively seeking curses.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know per se if, becoming a defiler means that you're cursed per se, or if you're just borrowing divine power.
Oh, you're not wrong.
You've been become a chosen champion.
We can spin this. We can spin this.
I don't know. I don't feel pretty chosen.
And besides, it would run counterintuitive to number 9. Redemption is always possible.
Number 9 Lodge. I'm too far gone. Don't worry about me.
All right. So, what skill would you like to use in your ministrations to the people? This is the first time you're actively gathering a following, so the determination of this role will determine your initial starting flock size. We'll say.
Well, to hit the nail on the head, I would kind of like to use religion, since we're kind of sort of founding one.
And you are going over the tenets of one, so that definitely makes sense. Yeah.
All right, I will use my inspiration for this because I want to start off strong.
Oh yeah.
27.
Are you
There
sure
you
you
go.
weren't happy with the natural 2?
Yeah, I was not very happy with that one.
Oh god, when you add both of the faces up together, you get a 20 though. So.
Mm.
All right, you begin basically. Are you starting in the docks? Like, where are we starting? Or
I figure since we're recruiting in the Warrens, I would start in the Warrens and kind of work my way around the city.
oh, you're playing on easy mode. You go to the Warrens. Those guys, like, there's a reason they were recruited in the cold of the Gorgon's eyes. Those guys are so desperate, so that you're just like, have you heard about religion that treats you like people? And yes, please tell me more. Are you focusing on any specific of these tenants, or are you just kind of covering the bases out here?
I would say I would be covering the bases to get everyone like kind of semi-familiar, and then from there I would, especially in this area, I would probably emphasize a little more like 3, 4, and probably 8. 3, 4, 8, and 10. Those 4.
Really, really focusing on the ones that seem really aimed towards the poverty.
Well, that, and I mean, through that desperation, I mean, you'll sometimes find your strongest followers.
Oh yeah. All right. You got a 27. You're kind of covering your bases. You spend 5 days in the Warrens, and at first it's a little weird, right? Like people are like distant. You're preaching, and people are kind of listening as they walk past. There's not a lot of space in the Warrens. Even the widest chambers are just usually somebody's living there, and you're walking through somebody's living room, getting point A to B. It's like really weird structurally. Um, so people are hearing you, but mostly because they can't really escape you. You know what I mean? They're kind of a captive audience so long as they're traveling.
Inevitable.
Yeah, but by the second day, more people are starting to gather. The third day rolls around, and you've got a couple people like kind of nodding their heads, like squeaking in approval. Some very excited chittering kind of goes out. Um, Day 4 is like when it starts to get like a little weird because like it's almost impossible to pass through the caverns that you're kind of talking in. The crowd seems a little bright, a little cheery, but you are drawing a lot of attention to yourself. So shortly after somebody tried to blow you up, while everybody else is busy doing other things. Luckily, you rolled
About my
so
living
well.
fear.
If you got 11, I might have considered it, by the way. But you got a 27. But most of the people there are genuinely listen. So if people are there to raise trouble, they're very quickly kind of like ushered out of the area by that. Yeah, 5 days long, you've got like a pretty decent like section of the Warrens kind of like on lock. As people are listening, they're asking questions. What type or any of title are you going by? Because I don't want to. I will just have the entire Warrens call you Daddy Sky if you leave it to me. So. Is it just like Father Sky, Mr. Sky,
I
like
mean,
You-
you
You're
or
not the
already
Daddy
Sky
said it.
Daddy.
Sky?
It's
Or
on
You're
just
not the
Sky?
Sky
Okay.
Daddy. You're Sky. You're Daddy Sky.
Could I put something in your head?
Do your thing.
Castellan.
Do what?
Castellane. Hmm.
Have your title be Castellan. You're a protector of a home.
Interesting.
Just putting it out there.
I kind of like that, but I think we're going to leave that up to a work in progress. Give me a little bit to kind of chew on that.
My vote's on Daddy.
If it helps, my secondary vote is also on Daddy. And by Daddy, I mean father.
I
Or a
don't.
Daddy,
hard,
but proper.
or a hard sir.
Who said daddy but proper?
Is the man wrong?
Oh, Lord. Oh.
You already know who said it.
Oh Lord, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You know what, Kalis? For the rest of this session, I'll give you a special inspiration. The first nat 1 you roll becomes a 20.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to use that on initiative.
It's only for this session though, so we gotta start rolling some dice.
Okay, great.
It shouldn't be too hard for you, big dog.
This will be the session he rolls amazing. Watch.
I mean, we
Yeah.
already know my luck goes in the way, which is the worst possible. I won't roll in that 1 this session. I'll be rolling that 2s.
All right, so since you are an
Mm.
Arterii, we'll just keep it with the Sur of the Lord Sky for now, and then we'll get back to whether or not it's gonna be Castellan or Daddy Sky.
All right. Yeah, just for now, keep it simple and just Father Sky. Or yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then that brings us to Zara. For 5 days, Zara, your friends have been preaching, doing shady shit, getting drunk with the nobility. What has Zara been doing?
Zara's doing something that she is very bad at and looking for flowers.
Yes, because
She
we
is,
I think we literally ended the session with
yeah,
you guys were going to do a ritual, try to
yeah.
talk to your patron.
As much as I would like to use a skill that I am both proficient and have a strong backing in, I feel like perception is really all I got. Looking for flowers, unless I can.
Lie to
Uh,
those flowers real quick.
well, what I could do is talk to people and see if they have any, like as somebody who lives in the city, find kind of the elderly and the people who take their time and trying to like be like, oh, do you have any favorite spots to rest? Do you have any like particularly beautiful flower spots that you like to find inside or out the city? And try and persuade people.
All right, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Hey,
You guys are doing really well.
Ooh.
It's another 18. Okay. All right, so you start asking around, and people are mostly giving you like, there's a few florists, like there's a few gardens in the city that will let you pick flowers up to a point. Um, but nobody's really given you the answers you really want until you start talking to the people who are kind of living at or outside the walls. They start mentioning groves full of like wildflowers, just places in the woods full of like strange and like rare and like like flora and fauna. Places where you would find interesting flowers, so to speak. But they do seem to be in stranger and stranger places the more you talk to people. How strange of a bloom are we going for?
I mean, she's looking as strange as she can manage. True oddities.
All right. So you start asking around, and you get like basically there's three names of like, oh, we found this kind of flower down here. They call it like they call it like an emberthorn blossom, but it only really grows here, and it's really hard to pick, and you can only really do it at this time of day, under these conditions. And you find three of these. You find something called you find information about something called an emberthorn blossom, a whisperbell bloom, and then a moonveil orchid. And I will just type these out. What's up?
Uncatched sky.
Like, let's turn that guy's name into an actual title.
Yeah.
Zaddy Sky, nice. The Crab Father.
Well, at
Grandfather's
that point, we could mix roles, and I could be Conquisitor Sky,
There we go.
Crab Daddy. Stop it, Kalis.
There we go.
the crab father. Conquistador.
Or there's the moniker, the Speaker.
Marshall Sky.
I feel like that's more of a like martial title.
I mean, Castellan, kind of as well, but totally up to you. Castan's more or less like a governor or a
Yeah.
protector, keeper of castle. All hit. Oh yeah, you could do titles. You could do several if you would like.
Sense of nowhere, comma daddy. And it's like, oh boy, what have we done?
Yeah, just getting sidetracked. All right, so you find
Sorry.
you find information leading to these three blooms. Which of these three would you like to use in your ritual? And you could just go probably snatch it up pretty easily.
Why do I feel a particular call to any of them? It's a kind of an odd question, but
We're gonna say not really, not necessarily. Like
okay.
none of the names really like speak out.
Okay.
You got
Um,
Moon Orchid.
The Moonvale one, the Moonvale Orchid sounds pretty rad.
There is technically no moon, so
You're
I think I'm leaning towards Emberthorn just because of Thorn. Um, so I guess I'm gonna go with that one.
all right. So you just end up finding yourself like deep in the twilight lands in the dark forests that are just overrun with demons and all sorts of monsters, and you're over here just like swinging through vines, like basically basically Indiana Jonesing your way through this fucking jungle, where you find in a secluded grotto just a rose bush that looks to be set on fire because the roses of this particular bush are the ember thorns, and their thorns are white hot. The petals themselves are pretty much like coals, more so than what traditional rose petals. It is clearly a magical flower. If you fail to use it in your ritual, you could probably use it for alchemy. Though after picking it, it will only stay good for a few days.
Yeah. If it's not safe to do the ritual here, it doesn't seem like it is. I would grab it and make for somewhere safer.
All right. Did you want to talk to your patron with friends? Because I think some friends were going with you last time.
I think it was mostly Zara understands that she does not have the best eyes and would have liked somebody to
Watch
uh
over.
well more help find a particular flower that might be interesting. But we got there. We got that part. So
Okay.
I think she's comfortable doing the ritual itself on her own.
All right. So in that case, go ahead and describe your ritual to me, and what words do you use? How are you calling out to your patron? First, let's start with where is this ritual taking place?
I think she would find one of those gardens mentioned by the elderly people she spoke to earlier. Try to find a heavily floral area. Uh, and I think it would look a lot like meditation, kind of trying to find a secluded place. With the flower being held in her right hand, the one with the kind of branching thorns. And I think after a kind of long spell of slightly confused silence, uh, Zara would just, um, I'm not really sure how to do this, but I have a gift for you. uh, and that's as best as she's got.
All right. So like in a secluded like back corner in this radiance lit public garden, you're sitting just surrounded in like a little hollow, just surrounded by these wild. Well, I don't say wild, but they are the wild flowers, but they are cultivated. And you say your words. You just get the word gift out, and you could feel the heat from this ember thorn just come to life. It's like the petals open and move. You can feel something tugging at the foreground of your brain. Not the back of your head where all the dark whispers are. This is like something actively pulling on your senses as you can feel less so than see um, the flower growing out of your eye is opening and moving almost in pattern with this ember thorn. The veins these green veins kind of appear under your skin, and they're just moving out from where that flower is underneath your flesh. And just every once in a while, a little thorn pokes out of your skin, and just a small little trickle of blood. And once all of those vines have grown throughout your being, once you're truly one with that representation upon your face, that is when you'll just hear this familiar, not someone you've talked to a lot, but a familiar voice that you definitely recognize as your patron. I do so like it when you give me gifts, Zara. But there doesn't always need to be an occasion.
Well, unfortunately, there seems to be an occasion for this one, but perhaps the next few will come without. Hello? Um, it's nice to speak with you. Thank you, I feel I should say, for, you know, the life that I currently have, as opposed to bleeding out on the floor.
You're covered in these like little thorns with these little trickles of blood. So you're bleeding out, but it's gonna be like the slowest bleed out
Yeah.
of all time. Zara, you never had to thank me. You gave me exactly what I wanted in that moment. And I gave you exactly what you needed, my darling. Have you gained your revenge yet?
No, not quite yet. But steps are being taken. And the fire, um, it's all the more lit after recent events.
So, why have you brought this ember thorn into my being?
Well, you seem to have a particular interest for, unique flowers such as this, and I would like to, for one, it is nice to speak with the person who saved my life and just get a better understanding of what's happening here. And two, um, there is a particular person in my way, and I know not of what sort of powers and prowesses you possess. I figured it would not hurt at the very least to discuss it.
The ember thorn just gets hotter and hotter in your hands. It's always at the edge of right where you think it's going to burn you, but when you look down, you find that your flesh isn't blackening. It seems fine. The flower doesn't even look like it's going to get hotter, but there's a heat in the presence of it that the longer you sort of maintain this connection to your patron, the hotter this bloom gets. Speak this man's name, and I will tell you if I know of him.
I'm like Inquisitor something. My sick brain.
Gray. Inquisitor Gray.
Inquisitor Grey. Um, a rather large thorn in my side. Pardon the joke.
Mirthful chuckles kind of float through your skull as all the thorns that cover you grow an inch in length. It's not entirely unpleasant, but you can now feel the veins as if they're an extension of you, rather than some invader. The one who sacrificed his name. What do you wish to know of this little inquisitor? How to beat him?
Yes, and any sort of assistance in beating him would be, well, you already assist me so very much, but it didn't hurt to entreat a bit of special intervention if that's possible. Whether that's
Tell me
infamy.
you've gone all this way, little Zara, and you haven't thought of what to ask for. You can't summon me to ask for what to ask for. It's not
I
how this is
believe
done.
I'm looking for some sort of curse if that's possible, but I
Curse.
I know not what your specialty is or know very little of you, aside for a fondness for flowers and uh, perhaps myself since I'm still alive.
I guess I haven't been too forthcoming with my name. But you have to understand, names are a little different for people like me.
Yes,
You may
a
call
name that
me the Golden Mirror. And I collect two things, Zara. I collect flowers and faces. Right now I am happy enough with the Ember Thorn. But you will return to where you found it and destroy the bush, so that none but me may ever hold this flower again. Can you do that for me, Zara?
you have my word.
Very well. I will help you. Do you still have the gift I gave you?
Yes, I'm ever so gracious for it. Snake the vine out and kind of manifest the gift.
The vines that are growing under your skin begin to crawl their way towards the gift. You can feel a separation between the vines under your flesh and the flower growing out of your eye socket. Unfortunately, your patron does not do you the courtesy of retracting the thorns. Um, so you have these inch-long, like razor-sharp thorns, literally like cutting through your flesh as they move down to the gift. Um, your patron is healing the damage behind it, though, so spares you the damage but not the pain. In the end, these extra vines exit through your fingertips, wrap around the gift, and the vines are very much looking like they came from the Emberthorn at this point. They're sallow and gray and look like they're mostly ash. The thorns are white hot. Your gift now will do an extra d4 fire damage on top of the other damage it already does. The first time you hit Gray with this weapon, it will summon a conflagration like he has never seen. Bring me more flowers when you have a chance. It doesn't always have to be for something. And if you really want my help, you at this point get the strangest feeling you ever had. It's like somebody's touching your face, but from the inside of the flesh, not the outside. Like somebody's inside you pushing out than the other way. But it's meant to be this kind of like gentle cheek stroke. Feels horrifying this other way. Don't forget our deal. If you die, what do I get?
I'm not sure.
You've forgotten. Well, if you want my help, bring me a flower. But in the future, if you want my aid, bring me a face worthy of me. Build an effigy of a woman, place the face on the effigy, and burn it. I wish you success. And you just feel your patron disappear. That horrible that horrible sensation on the inside of your cheek disappearing. All of the sensation of the vines likewise fading away as your patron leaves you alone.
Like a subtle just fuck.
All
And
of the
Sarah shakes her arm out because he was trying to hold back from the pain the whole time.
yes, it all like kind of comes back to you. All that pain, all that weirdness. The wildflowers surrounding you have completely withered and turned to ash from the heat of the ember bloom, which is now gone from your grasp. The lingering promise that you made to destroy the emberthorn bush still lingering in your head. And along with the knowledge that your patron, like all Fae, are not necessarily the kindest of creatures, per se.
Yes, not necessarily benevolent.
I can tell.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
with that we will immediately go to destroy the rest of the flower as promised.
And the rest of your downtime is going back, finding that bush, dumping some water on it, walking away.
I think Sarah would be real thorough about destroying it. More so than just water, like making sure it was uprooted and it gets like taken potentially to the ocean. I don't know.
Grind it up into paste, turn it into food, throw it in the ocean.
Yeah, like find a way that it's not like the seeds won't spread, that it's not going to take root again. As thorough as one can be when destroying a flower.
Whichever is highest for you, go and give me a nature check with advantage. I was going to say nature or survival, but I feel like this would definitely be more nature. You have advantage. DC's not that high, so.
Okay.
The DC was,
Well.
the DC was 10. We're going to say you did the best you could.
Youch.
And as far as you know, you got it all.
I really tried.
It's that thing where, like, you know, the session ends, and then for some reason the camera's lingering on this ground with this little sprout is springing up. It then just catches
Angry
on like
rumblings in the background.
little sprout with a candle flame on the end. Angry rumblings. All right. So at the end of these days, between what everybody's been doing, you all find yourself back at the Crabtree because, well, you know why you're here. Milton is serving breadsticks to you. There's a large platter of pasta. They're even tired of fighting the gimmick now. They're just full on Italian restaurant. Wine is spread around along with harder alcohol. As you guys are sort of meeting up for the first time after these 4 or 5 days of just doing whatever it is you're doing. As you're getting ready to head back into the Warrens, able to discuss your findings and whatnot.
Galuna nowhere to be seen.
Galuna, definitely. You can't see him, but every once in a while you'll hear a distant sniff that lets you know he's in the building.
Oh.
Imagine a sniff so powerful you heard it from across the room. Terrifying.
That's him. If anyone can do it.
That's her number one
Galuna.
fan.
Cocaine addict.
There's a tattoo
He's
on
recovering.
there's a tattoo on the inside of his nostril that just says shark.
So, story time. What did everyone do for the week? We ready to go to our ends? I have a cool book. Hey, Artemi. You're really good at reading books, right?
I'm going in deciphering literal language.
This is a language. Look.
Ah. Would you like me to
Yes.
read it?
Read me a bedtime story, please.
I need you to read to me every night so I can go to sleep properly. No.
From what I hear, the bedtime stories from Dad came from Kalos, actually.
All right. So do you comprehend languages on the book?
Yeah.
The book is in Old Realm. It's called D is for Dragon, and it is a language learning guide for Old Realm written for small children. He literally gave you a book just to shut you up. That sent
B
you away.
is for Black Dragon.
Oh.
C is for Copper Dragon.
I love this book.
Can I wait? I have a question.
Huh?
This is a language learning book for children
Yes.
in the language that it's supposed to be teaching.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they wouldn't.
Yes.
It's like an
It-
A
it's
is
not
for
a- it's
Apple
not a,
book
like-
for in English. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like an English to Spanish learners book. It is a children's first language book. They don't have another one to go off of, so of course it would be in the language that they're learning.
I asked the question. And I was just like, this isn't a language book for, like, I said it in my head as you guys said it. I was just like, this isn't a language book for him to learn. This is a language book for children who are supposed to speak this language.
But it's also a
fucking-
good book for the foundations of learning the language.
It's a fucking English textbook.
Well, while you guys, do you things. Give me a second. I have to. I'm going to bother Galuna.
You just follow the sound of distant sniffing coming from
Get on to
behind
me,
the locked
Galuda.
door of his bedrooms.
You can lock me out, but you can't lock out the noise, Galuna.
The door opens and you see Galuna standing there, a glass of just amber liquid
I
in his
just
hand.
wanted to learn how to deal with magic, and you gave me a book to learn a language I can't read.
The book is to let you learn the language. All of the knowledge I have, the knowledge worth learning, is in that language. If you can't read it, there's no
You
point
have
in lending
one
it
that
to you.
you know theoretically, gives it to common or. I'll deal with Dorvish. I can read Dorvish. You got what a Dorvish?
Okay, so you don't want to learn the language?
No, I mean it'd be cool to learn another language. It's just not in the language. How do you expect me to read? This is in the language. I can't even read the alphabet I'm supposed to learn.
This is just crying on the floor on his knees.
He starts opening it up.
I'm
Oh.
not smart, Galud.
Do you see how right here it says, and he's reading it aloud. Do you see how it says, B is for Black Dragon?
Uh-huh.
Okay, do you see the blank piece of paper next to it?
Sure.
Okay, I want you to put your hand on it
Uh-huh.
and just will the book to show you.
Okay.
And above where your hand is, a little illusion of a black dragon flies in a circle, then disappears in a puff of sparkles. It's a little
tell
illusion.
me the book does this. You have to tell me these things, Galuna. I don't know magic.
Galuna looks at you.
It is my favorite thing that I have no idea how magic works.
You're a sorcerer. You have an
Sorcerer,
entire,
not a wizard.
You have an entire defiler shard, and you dedicate it to magic, and you don't know what magic is.
I mean, I know what it is. I don't know how to use it.
Oh. All right, I will give you a book on basic spellcraft.
Heck yeah.
The Todd Howard "It Just Works" meme is
I have a weird relation to this exact problem. I have a minoring in English literature and composition, and I'm also dyslexic. It's just like two things that don't match horrifically well, but make sense.
It's like, that's me.
This works, but he just gave him a fucking English textbook, and I think that's hilarious.
Finally, I could read. Anyways, I'm done with Galuna now. I'm back down happier.
All right, now you're back down, freshly sniffed.
Yeah. So Warrens, what's her plan? Are the squirrel lady should be done? I forgot her name. Do you guys know her name?
Taika.
Sure.
No, I'm serious. Her name's Taika.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
Taika,
She's
Taika,
probably done.
Taika?
It's been
I think-
about
I
a
think-
week.
something like that.
It's been about a week.
Do we want to go say hi? Do you guys
We
have
should.
anything? Did
I would
any? What'd you guys do for a week? I didn't follow you.
I chilled out with my main guy, Coral.
That sounds exciting.
Me and him are homies now.
I
Terrifying.
I don't know.
I had a rather interesting conversation with my patron, and spent a lot of time looking for flowers. We have a bit of assistance on the Inquisitor front.
Oh.
Did you get a cool curse?
I don't know, it's a curse, so to speak.
What is it?
A bit of fire. A particularly raging flame, apparently, when we meet him.
Oh.
Hmm.
Curse of self-immolation. Okay, great. That might work.
Self-immolation.
Yeah, you know, it's a curse theoretically.
Is that
Is it a
lighting
curse?
yourself on fire?
Well, you put the curse on him, so
Oh,
yeah.
Slowly but surely, that whip is becoming something because now it's almost a great axe.
Yeah. 3d4?
Well, great.
I'm gonna start playing Pokemon with elements with that thing.
So, to the wards, I'm hearing. Yep, great. Unless any of you guys have more things to share,
Hmm.
we should probably go
no,
there.
I agree. I did investigate
Happy to go back.
some interesting lines. If we do go to the Warrens, it's a good opportunity now that we have a little more sway there for convince them to point out some of the prior dissidents, one that aren't necessarily most folk.
All right, and so
not get
our
blown up.
group. Oh, go on.
I said not get blown up. Maybe, hopefully, theoretically. In a perfect world.
Perfect. In a world where explosions did not exist.
In a world where we survive our third explosion.
In a world where Michael Bay was never born. All right.
James Cameron becomes the leading action movie director.
Oh no.
And so we find ourselves back in the Warrens. Just activate this. You find yourself once more entering these tightly knit tunnels. The smells of just so much life cramped in such a small place kind of just hits you for a moment before over the next few minutes your nose blinds towards it. Everywhere people are recognizing, not necessarily you, but mostly, did we settle on a name? Or are we going full Daddy Sky here?
I think we're gonna go with Keeper Sky
I
because he
know.
would feel guilty about holding a like actual priest title without having finished all of his training.
I gave you the choice of pop-up entry.
Keeper. I hardly know her.
All right, everybody's kind of seeing you. People are nodding, smiling, waving. You hear just a lot of excited. Oh, Keeper Sky, hi. Everybody's coming up to say hi. Oh, They heard a sermon, and this is kind of when everybody, like, you've probably heard words about it, like you guys, I assume, have met up probably in the last few days, but this is like your first time really kind of getting an understanding of what you've been doing, and it's pretty clear Gallo has been down here. Everybody seems to notice him. People are happy to see him. People are slightly less happy to see you, but the the constant evil eye you were getting is gone. Replaced more with like a curiosity, um, of just like what's going on with those guys. You know what I mean? Where are you intending to go here in the Warrens? Are you going back to Taika Model, who's down in like the lower Warrens, or were you going more towards the places you didn't go last week?
I think we were going to start with Taika
Okay.
Yeah.
because she had that list of applicants, so to speak, volunteers.
Yeah.
All right. So
What was the name of the inn again? Oh, jeez.
you end up finding yourselves back in the lower Warrens, just looking at Taika. Oh, hi. Welcome back. Oh, I gotta get my old voice again. Oh, hi there. Welcome back to my garden. It's been a few days, and I've got all those names that you sent me out to
Great.
get.
It's good to see you again. I'm glad you were successful.
Oh, thank you, and I'm glad you were successful too. This is gonna do a lot for the community. I heard rumors that you've been spreading what sounds an awful lot like gospel around the Warrens.
The words and teachings of Kylos, at
Oh,
least the best I understand them.
Carlos, well, I might be a little too old for this, but, well, last time somebody came in preaching, it got, about 20 or 30 of us killed. You're not gonna get any of us killed, are you?
I certainly hope not. I have no intention of bringing any harm or danger to you all.
No, I hope not. It seems like your heart's in the right place with those lessons that you've been teaching the young ones, especially. She walks up to, we'll say, Artemi, and holds out a book. I've collected about 200 of our signatures of our best people. These are people that will show up every day. They shouldn't miss anything. They're very, very motivated. She
Thank you.
holds up the book.
Thank you.
Uh,
Just take the book.
She smiles. How'd you enjoy the mushroom I gave you last time? Was it a good one? Was it worth trying to regrow another one?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Lovely.
Yes.
Very enjoyable.
She smiles. Oh, thank you. I've been trying to grow something special down here for a long time. I'm glad it worked for you. She kind of shuffles back a few steps. So, now that people are treating you more kindly, are you going to try to flush out those religious people?
Yes.
The black caravan, the one who's been going around causing up trouble?
We would certainly like to make sure you people are much safer that way.
She nods her head.
Have you heard anything in the last couple days of where we might have a good place to start?
Oh, yeah, like I said, the best place to look would probably be at the Nod Tavern Steel. If anybody knows anything, that's the beating heart of the Warrens.
There we go. That's the place.
Now, it's full of everybody. If there's anybody there that doesn't like you, I don't know if they like you more now, but I think the general gist of the Warrens is that you guys are hopefully going to help us. Now, there's still a lot of people who think you're going to kidnap those 200 people and sell them out to be sacrificed or maybe into some kind of slavery. So, don't.
It didn't even cross our minds. We won't.
Don't.
It seems a fair concern as due to the previous treatment of the people down here, but
We're not slavers.
yes.
But some people will still be suspicious of you. Not, I think it's gonna be that way until the money really starts coming in from these employments. But more people should be willing to talk to you now.
That is fine. And
I was once.
We do need
fear
to
isn't
schedule
important.
an appointment to meet all these people. I at least want to personally meet each one of these people.
Each individual 200.
Yes.
Well, if
They
we're
do-
supporting them, we should absolutely
Makes
meet
sense.
them.
We do need to vet them. Hold on a
Um,
second. I'm gonna disappear into the crowd or something.
Oh. Hold on a second.
Voomp.
Okay.
You guys do what you
Bye.
do. I'll catch up. Yeah.
Like you're in the lower wards
Um,
outside of Miss Models, like little fungal garden. There's actually not a ton of people here, but you're just like poof, and Model just like kind of looks over to the nearest mushroom, like, oh, where'd your friend go?
Oh, he's just running an errand. He'll be right back.
He does that sometimes.
But he's right over behind that mushroom there. Points right. Which it's not actually where
busy.
Artemi went, but it's close enough that Artemi even does a double take and goes close. Like
She almost got me. Actually, hold on a second. Okay. She almost got me.
after seeing her roll, it was a complete accident. I assure you.
So, I believe we were mentioning the crab trees where we want to meet up. We can only house 50 in the crab tree, but we can probably make arrangements to get the rest of you.
You'll just hear a voice from somewhere. Union lodging.
But at least we want to meet around the crab tree.
Taika Model nods her head. Of course. I'll spread the word. Make sure they all gather around. Is there a specific date and time that you want everybody to gather?
This is where I look at the rest. Do we want a specific date and time?
Well, how about we deal with the other matter at hand, and we'll come
Yeah.
back and give you a time.
That will be better because we don't know how long this might take.
Oh, that's fine. You guys might be busy and whatnot. Plus, all the religious people. I heard that they tried to blow you up about a week ago. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
That's quite all right. Would like to get rid of the rest of them before they're able to do something similar and hurt anybody else.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it. I'm pretty sure you'll find someone who knows something at the Gnaw tankard.
In the meantime, you guys are free to go to the crab tree yourselves without us there. It is a business.
I'll spread the word. I'll let them know that they're friendly to they're friendly to Warren folk.
Absolutely.
We're gonna get so much business.
Warren,
While I'm away,
like up-
I'm going to see if anybody's trapped the book, or is it going to explode on me if I open it?
Give me an Arcana check.
We hear a slight explosion behind us.
Okay.
What was that?
Thunder ripples down the. Oh wait.
Well,
All right.
I
Spell, sorry.
trust.
You
I
look at the
trust
book, you examine it, turn it up, like everything. You're examining this as best you can. Everything short of actually casting detect magic on this thing, or using any other spells that would give you more clear signs. You don't seem to find anything that lets you believe that this book has been tampered with magically. Everything in it seems to be the scribblings of people who are clearly being told how to spell their name in real time. There's a few practice signatures, but it mostly just seems to be, on the surface, what it is. And then it blows up in your face. I'm joking.
Jokes on you. It casts a maze.
Cast maze.
Yeah.
You know what's
So
funny?
brutal.
I'd actually get out of there pretty quick.
That would still be a brutal trap, though.
Oh, it would be.
Just Artemi's like, I have a certain set of skills.
Yeah. Activate Minotaur mode.
All right, so the book seems clear.
Okay, and I'll pop back out and be like,
He puts
the
it
book
on
checks
him.
out.
Then no. Great. I think we're just getting ready to head towards Nod Tanker.
The nod tankard. Yes.
Yep.
All right. As we go, I will cast a spell. I will cast detect magic.
Oh Lord, he knows it.
High elf magic, man. I can cast it once a day.
God, look at these elves.
I can walk fast once a day.
Being a lowly human.
All right, let's find everybody who is at the non-tanker.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Nope, he's the guard.
What card? That's just a picture of a rat. It's just that's.
You
that's
quiet your mouth.
Fantastic.
Cecilra is a lady and will be respected.
That is just an actual picture of an actual.
That's an actual picture of an actual rat, yeah.
I like how instead of you quiet your mouth, you
You
said
know.
you quiet your mouse.
You know,
Couldn't resist-
anthropomorphic.
I couldn't resist
and
one of them just being an actual fucking rat.
rat.
Oh,
They're like Khajiit.
Life-
They can either be like a cat or slowly get more anthropomorphic.
sized as well is all I can imagine. Like it's just talking out of this tiny little rat body.
All right,
to
so
watch
you
this
find
all
yourselves
over.
now heading deeper into the beating heart of the Warrens. The tunnels get a little bit larger, equally as packed. People are coming and going. Your nose becomes very quickly blind to the smell of it all, with only picking up strange, sort of spicy smells, a smell of cooked meat. For those of you who've seen Demolition Man, definitely getting the vibe of like the sewer thing where people are just kind of openly
Oh,
grilling
yeah.
like rat and lizard,
Rat,
like
mhm.
out, like kind of in stalls, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So everywhere's just the cook of like smell of freshly cooking meat. People are like I said, coming and going, and there's just randomly a big ass bar in one of the larger tunnels that people are standing around. There's tables nearby, but there's always traffic. There's no real rooms down here in the Warrens because it's the Warrens. It's you're even if you have a house, there's probably a section that somebody's got to walk through to get to work. If you understand what I'm going through. So you're in this very busy heart. People are looking at you. Most people are coming up, mostly saying hi to Sky. But you very quickly find like a middle-aged rat lady who's just holding up a large collection of misshapen bottles on a tray. Hey, what can I do for you? What brings you down to the Nod Tanker? You're not from here.
Is this one's? How do you say this? Sibylle. Is this the one we came to talk to? Is this we were told
Yeah.
this name? Yeah.
Believe we're looking for a bit of information.
Hey, you come all the way here to look for information. It's kind of a
Yes,
low place for people like you to be coming down here. You're nobles, aren't you?
Well, we're also looking to do something about the distance, socially speaking.
Is that why you got around and hired all those workers trying to buy our good intentions, perhaps?
I'm not trying to buy it, just merely trying to help. Which is why we're here now. There seem to be some remnants floating about that are not looking out for the people's best interest and could try to hurt others again.
Hurt others how?
Well, about a week ago, they tried to blow me up.
Aye, that's true. But you killed Raiden's cousin and his nephew about 3 weeks past. So he had a little bit of a personal grudge, I think.
I
Well,
understand.
if that's the case, I think we'd all like to settle our grudges personally. And in the safest way possible. Potentially offer people some jobs.
You've made a lot of friends with the jobs you have. But these people around here. He looks around at sort of like her clientele. You didn't hire any of them. But don't worry. I'll give you what information you need, but there will be a price.
Monetary, or is there other means that we can help?
No, I think we'll go with monetary for now. That's usually how it's done down here on the Warrens. You either collect with coin or you collect with... Well, I don't really want your blood.
Fair, and that's appreciated.
You never
Gold
killed any of
drive.
mine. But there are people here whose kid you've killed. So be wary.
Thank you for the warning.
We're just gonna smash cut like session 1 of you brutally murdering all those rad cultists. And
That's
families.
Fucking thick. Do you prefer silver or gold here?
I could do with either. Just tell me what you need to know, and I can point you to either the information or who knows it.
Well, I think the first piece of information that we'd like to know is there any way we can locate the remaining Black Caravan members?
Of course you can. She holds out 4 fingers and kind of like taps her palm.
Zoran will look into her eyes, look at her palm, grab 2 pieces of gold and place them firmly in her hands.
So you understand common sign language.
I do.
However, after pocketing the 2 pieces of gold, she gives you a sign so universal in its meaning that you do not need to know the language to know that she basically went, fuck off. And then she makes the 2 symbol again and points at her palms again.
Okay, I will give her the appropriate amount of coin that she's asking for.
She smiles and puts the coins away and begins happily signing. We're going to keep speaking as if we are speaking out loud, but we're speaking in sign language, and I presume you guys can interpret for each other.
I can understand it as well.
There is a gang of us who understand sign language.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
I don't take part of gangs, man.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
I'm
My
right there
time
with
is
you,
just-
Ellis.
Oh, so it's us too, is it?
Oh, look at this.
A gang is in
Artemi's
2
just
people.
smirking. He's what's going on.
If I did those, I'd cast a spell accidentally, so it's good I don't.
I'm just waving at locals that I recognize and listening to Artemi summarize it for me.
You're having like little like pastor moments where you're giving little sermons and little like moral lessons to passing people as they come by.
Good day, my son.
Calm blessings and prayers with
Blessings, my child. Yeah.
While also keeping a lookout for shady individuals that look like they're coming to get us.
So, like I said, so Billy keeps going on in sign language. There's quite a few people hiding them, but less than there were a week ago. Fewer and fewer friends they have to call on. Less desperation, more hope, thanks to you lot. They're being hidden by a little bit of a gang here.
I can't remember the name of the gang that you said lives here.
Yes, they call themselves the Gnashing Teeth.
Ah,
Everything
yes.
seems to be sort of themed like that around here. It's sort of our cultural identity, you would say, but they call themselves the Gnashing Teeth. And they're very, very angry at the world, at the surface, at the things that we've been forced to do and not do. And I think your friends in the caravan, they're using that anger, and they're using it wicked.
That is what we're worried about.
I want to make sure that you understand, coming from us and me personally, that the Black Caravan is not our friends. If at all possible, we would like to end things peacefully with them. Uh, However, it seems like we are unable to do that more than half the time. If that's the case, I'd like to take them out of the Warrens and out of your trouble. Who might I ask, or where can I find this gang?
See, that's the thing. They're running low, and they're hiding ever since they started. Well, you started hiring people. They've gone low to the ground, like. But I could give you their names, but I don't know exactly where to find them. They do business with the people up here, however. There's a few vendors here and there if you know where to find them. Let me give you their names first, though, lad. Scrolls up his notes. All right. All right. The gnashing teeth are ran by Brindle Kesh. The locals here call him Ironbite. Great big rat. Huge weapons. He used to be a mercenary. Then he got his tail severed. Hasn't been the same since. Threw off his balance. Look for Brindle. If you can find Brindle, you can find. Well, you'll find the Gnashing Teeth.
The Gnashing Teeth is ran by a big rat named Brindle.
Brindle, quote unquote, Ironbite Kesh. And he's got a lieutenant, he does too, named Cezanne. Here, I will just put their tokens out so I don't have to spell their names.
Thank you. Is on Grimtuft.
Yes, but those are the two leaders of the Gnashing Teeth. You find them, they'll know where your people are kept. You just have to find people they know. And like I said, they do business up here, so ask around, talk to the vendors. Maybe one of them knows something.
We'll sign back to them. I will. Thank you for your help. I'll look to the rest of the. Is there anything else that we would like to ask her? And I will do so while signing and talking at the same time.
Maybe just ask if there's anything else we can do to help.
Zoran will nod. Is there anything that we could do to help you or aid your people? We've already promised Taika jobs. We've secured roughly around 200 of them. Is there anything else that we can do?
Aye, if you really want to help me and my brethren out, there's a sergeant of the guard named Osler. He's really fucking bad at his job. If you could maybe get him reassigned or throw him off a bridge, it's really going to prevent all of the sudden onset stabbing he's probably going to get in a week or two.
Is that the main guard that was out front?
Oh, aye, yeah. He comes in and raids every once in a while. The guards don't come down here unless they come down in force, so they kind of raid us like they would, like bandits would raid a village.
That's
Understood.
something about.
Definitely something that we could bring up with Lord Corrigan himself.
Aye, that would probably be good. He's probably still going to end up dead, but it would be good if his predecessor or successor doesn't make the same mistake.
Well, let's see if we can solve this without bloodshed first, please.
Aye, sometimes bloodshed's the best way to solve a problem. But
Sometimes.
bloodshed could also cause more problems, so I understand.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help, Sipili.
Can I get any of you a drink?
Uh,
What do you mean an ale? Wouldn't hurt.
if you
Feels
have it,
rude to patronize your establishment, not partake.
I'll sign that. An ale for Zara, and I'll sign to. If you have any drinking water, I'll take a refill of my water skin, and then I will take any.
We're below the sewers, lad, so unfortunately we only really have root brew. But we also have a nice rain cap stew and some deep cricket skewers if you like.
I'll take some of the stew.
Excellent. So rain cap stew, and would the rest of you like some root brew? It's a very low alcohol content. It's mostly there to cleanse it, but it's made from roots.
Sure, I'll
Better
try some.
brewed.
Sure.
I'll sign to her that I'll take some stew as well.
All right, root beer, cheap, strong, and soothing. It's basically root beer with a kick.
Brew and a stew.
And the rain cap stew, my notes on it are hearty, questionable texture, hallucinogenic. So it's a mildly hallucinogenic
Fuck.
stew.
Off the shits. Let's go. Exactly where I want to be.
And deep crickets are
trust.
just crickets the size of your forearm that are skewered.
Yeah.
That's the type of plague they were talking about in the Bible.
Which brings us back to Rule 6. No, I'm joking.
Rule 6.
All right, so you all have your drinks. You have your bowls of rain cap stew. There's a few people coming and go. You can see that there's a few vendors. There's a very quiet, pale-looking rat lady with just a long table filled with knickknacks that she's selling and haggling with people. There's another person also nearby who's just selling shivs. Essentially, just a lot of makeshift weapons.
Are they high quality shivs?
They are the best shivs.
Oh.
Some real weapons in there, but a lot of you know, a lot of crossbows that look like they'll fall apart after 2 or 3 uses. A lot of crossbows that are trying to do stuff like fire multiple blows at once. You're pretty sure there's even a pistol or two that will 100% explode in your hand. And all of that is ran in the stall of this Rakiki Ashfang over here. He's the one running the weapons stall. And then Cecilra is the one running the knickknacks
Weapons.
stall.
I need to know if the shivs are made out of like wood, like steak shivs, or are we talking about worn down toothbrushes?
We're talking about prison shanks or prison knives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, worn down toothbrushes. Oh.
Does my detect magic pick up anything? So I'm like smirking and translating, and now we're looking at vendors.
So, most of Cecilra the Pale stock is magical, but there's not a lot of stock there. Like, there's a lot of knickknacks. Those aren't. You know for a fact that she's got, let's see, at least like 3 magic items. It looks like mostly vials and consumables, however. If you want to get closer and look at exactly what they are, you may.
Not right now. Is there anyone that was like had a concerning amount of magic on them? Just patrons or whatnot?
No, most of the patrons here are too poor to have magic. There's not a lot of magic. There's no like hidden like adventurer here that has a bunch of stuff besides you fuckers. Like just you guys are lit up like Christmas trees to detect magic, but none of the people here really are. There's a few minor magical effects, like I said, from Cecilia the Pale. Maybe one or
Okay.
two from Rikiki, but nothing else really.
I was like, is there someone who's being supplied by the Black Caravan? Mm. Okay. I'll go over to Cecilia. Hello.
Yeah.
You
I think
walk.
some of us should talk to Rikiki, some of us should talk to Cecilia, and then we meet together and see what they know.
You know what? We're fucking going with it. Cecilia is a giant rat with a cloak.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's the medium size.
Yep.
Yeah, Mrs. Master Splinter.
But yes, so Cecilia is just this albino giant rat with a bright purple cloak on, bracelets everywhere, lots of shiny things. Tail is just covered in shiny things. You're pretty sure everything shiny is fool's gold or fake, but that's not the point. The point is quantity here, and she jingles with every movement. As you approach, the little giant rat lady looks up, nose twitching, and then she speaks to you. Welcome to my store. Can I get you anything interesting? I always have something interesting.
Oh,
I
it does seem like
love
you have many
interesting things.
interesting things. Yes.
I'll tell you all about them. Never said they're useful, only that they're interesting.
Well, I appreciate your style.
All right.
We're actually looking for information.
Information I have a little bit. I also have things that belong to people who had information that you might be interested in.
Oh,
What would you like to know?
what was it, the gnashing teeth and the people that supply them?
The gnashing teeth, a little gang that runs around here, but they've been missing for a few days. But all of
Missing.
my good stock left only my bad stock behind. I'm afraid I only have interesting things now, not useful ones.
Missing? Missing? Or
Well, they haven't come up to buy anything. They disappeared. We haven't seen them since. Planning something, I think they are. But what, I don't know. But I have a few things that might.
do you know where they do their planning?
I
Or
don't
what kind of things?
But I might have a few things that will tell you.
What is it? I want to see the things that will tell us.
Oh, I don't. Are you saying that?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if they'll
What
tell
would
you, but I have a little thing that I like to do. See, people in the Warrens, they die all the time. But if you get a fresh one, you can take out a few memories and distill them into potions. So I have a few of those.
Yo, how much is it for the questionable liquids? Yeah.
Oh, the questionable liquids are pretty cheap. I only have the bad memories left. All the happy ones they bought.
You know what?
Two of
Drinking
them.
does the same thing.
It does. I have one called the drunk and the other one called the victim. I will give you either for about five silver pieces.
Here's 2 gold. I want them both.
They are yours. And they are
Heck yeah.
yours alone. She holds over 2 bottles that have in bright red, almost like bright red, almost crayon, the drunk and the victim, and a warning like do not drink unless. And there's nothing after that. Do not drink unless. And then they left it blank. Like clearly they were supposed to put something there. They did not.
Do not drink if what?
Oh, that was something that was already on the bottle. I don't know what it says.
Oh.
I also
Guys,
have 2 other
which
things.
one?
I have this. Holds open a large iron flask that has, once more, a warning label And I say this because somebody's clearly put a label on this and very hastily wrote, "Do not drink more than once." And then she puts that aside. I also have a vial. This one doesn't have any liquid, but it screams if you open it.
Yo! I want a screaming vial too. How much is that?
Screaming vial. How long does
What?
the screaming last for?
I don't
Is it
know. I
endless?
usually close it right away.
I want a screaming vial. How much is the screaming vial?
The screaming vial? Oh, I'll give it to you for... Oh, you've already given me so much coin. You could just have it.
Oh my god, thank you. By the way, guys, which memory do we want me to try first? I'm totally going to get trauma from this.
Bring it right here. How about when we have some downtime where we're not about to take on?
Well, this might help us figure out where they are. How long are
Uh-huh.
these memories? What does
Each
it do
one
if I
should
drink
only
it?
be a few moments long. They're
See?
usually... Like I said, I'd never imbibed them. They're bad memories, so you're going to experience exactly what they did. It will hurt,
Oh.
maybe. I think
Gallo.
one of them died.
Oh god, Gallows.
What? What are you looking at me for?
If I die.
Well, worst case scenario, I can bring you back once.
Wonderful. Which one do we think died, the drunk or the victim?
Oh, jeez.
Well, if names are anything, that
The
should tell you all you need to know.
Real quick, she already explained to you the process requires the person to be dead anyway.
Oh, yo, they both died.
Oh shit, that's right.
I think it's more potentially in the memory the victim likely died.
Terrifying. Probably wait till we're not actively in a stall. Probably when
Yes.
we're done talking.
Somewhere a little more safe for you to like be comfortable when you wake up.
I don't know if I even pass out when I drink these. It could just be a memory. Anyways, thanks.
Ah, look at that. All of my stock gone, but the only drink once potion.
I mean, at this point. You know what? I'll hand her another gold. I'll buy you out.
Oh, oh my, between you and the ruffians you're looking for, I have nothing left. She hoards all of her gold coins. She puts them in her brightly colored purple cloak. Oh, this is such a happy day. Such a happy day. I have food for days, weeks, months,
Yeah.
maybe. Oh, Cicera is so happy. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
She stands up on her hind legs. The movement of just her standing up is like everything jingles because she's covered in jewelry. So, I guess I need to get to work now. Nobody's going to be buying anything from me for a while.
Well.
Thank you
You know
so
what?
much. Enjoy your wares.
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to actually identify any of these?
Here you
Please.
go, Artemi. What do these do?
Please.
Before I get
boy.
really thirsty.
I think the please drink one
Oh
potion.
boy.
Once potion is the thing I'm most curious about.
I can't wait.
I'll just be like, okay, I'll be back, and I'll disappear into the shadows again.
No. I want
To
you
the
to
crowd.
do
Oh,
it.
you want to
That's
come
my
with?
drink, yes.
Okay, I'll grab him, and we'll disappear in the shadows together.
I don't think he's going to drink the potion. You... All right,
Alright.
bye.
So you have a vial that screams when open. Literally does what's on the tin. It is just a horrific, like, the scream, like, think like Wilhelm scream, but it just keeps going and going and going.
I can't even do it.
Yeah, it's just literally
Yeah,
a Wilhelm scream on command. It lasts from when you open the vial, and how long do you let it go?
Just testing it out with, well, I guess with Identify, but testing out the potions. I'll just basically crack it open a little bit, be like, oh, okay, that does what it does, and put the thing back in.
It does what
Cork
it
it
does.
right away. We could use this to be very distracting.
I know.
Clear a
That's why I
room.
got it.
Okay, you have an ever full vial an ever full flask. It will never drain of liquid. But it says do not drink more than once on it. The first drink heals you a random amount. You do not get a no because it changes each time. And the second drink is just question mark, question mark, question mark. And then we have two
good.
bottled memories.
Hmm.
The drunk comes back as the last moments of a drunk drinking themselves to death. And then the victim comes back with identify as the last memories of someone killed for what they had.
All right,
So
bartender.
someone
which one's
killed the
good?
drunk for what they had?
No, I
No,
gave
the
you
drunk
two.
died of alcoholism. The victim died because someone killed them because they had some.
Nah.
All right, so
So,
what would you like?
bartender, which one?
Dear God.
You're my new bartender, Artemi. Which one should I drink?
Oh boy.
Drink the gray one. I don't even know what it does. Just drink the gray one.
Artemi, you know what they do. Which one should I drink?
Of the bottled memories?
Yes.
Whichever. Both.
Okay.
One at a time.
Oh.
Yeah, please don't mix.
That might be confusing.
I will take the drink of someone dying. Not really, but someone dying because they had something.
The victim.
I love being victimized.
You heard it here first, folks. All right, so you're drug off into a shadowy corner as everybody else is enjoying their drinks, opening the screaming vial, figuring out what the hell's going on. You find a nice, secluded, empty part. And it's about as empty as you can get. It's basically Artemis is looming over you, body blocking people looking in to see what you're doing. And you take the victim, and then you open up that small vial, this horrifically pastel, like pinkish purpley, almost looks like a grape Smartie color. And you drink it, and it tastes like bitter copper, iron. And the second you swallow it, you feel cold. Your eyes close with a heaviness. Thoughts are racing through your mind's eyes that aren't your own. You're dying. You know you're dying. You're clutching at something to your chest that's important to you. You can't remember why it's important to you. Why is it important to you? Make a wisdom check, please. Do you have a skill you would like to roll instead?
Wisdom check, you say? Or a check.
Or intelligence, whichever's higher for you.
They're both the same, sir. I'm gonna just roll. I mean, let's run history. Sure. They're both. Everything's the same. 16.
Okay. Like, in a panic, you don't know why whatever you're clutching is important to you, but you know that it's a scroll. It's something that you've had for a very long time, that you found deep in the earth a long time ago. It's powerful. You've been saving it for retirement, but lately somebody came to you and tried to sell it, and tried to buy it from you, and you refused to sell it. This is your retirement. And now you're in a lonely cave, getting colder by the second. Somebody has stabbed you. You're clutching onto the scroll, and you just hear this voice, calm as day. You really should have sold me the scroll, kiddo. Would have saved us both some time. And then you just feel your head wrenched back, iron drawn across your throat. You try to scream, but you can't. You just gurgle. You're still clutching onto the scroll case, being ripped out of your hands. You fight it for as long as you can, but eventually you have to let go. The world fades to black. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check now to remember the name of the spell on the scroll.
Hell yeah, I'm very arcanized. Yep. 12.
Are you happy with that roll?
It's as best as I can get.
No, people can give you inspiration, so.
It's up to them.
Do you feel like you want it or you need it?
I mean, it will be helpful to know this, but I mean, on average, I don't get better than a 12.
You can have them, man. It's fine.
Okay.
If you feel like you need it.
All right, let me rub my hands together. Yeah. Nope.
You don't remember that what was written on the scroll. You only remember that, like, 'cause you remember only looking at it once. You knew it was powerful. You knew when you had it appraised, it was worth thousands of dragons. So you know whatever this scroll was worth a fortune, which is perhaps a little strange for scrolls.
Very high level magic scroll.
Very high level magic scroll. And you're pretty sure you would recognize the voice. The voice, you would be able to point to the name Cezanne. So you remember the name Cezanne when you remember that voice. And a memory that's not your own.
Great. Do I wake up from my memory coma?
You do. Artemi, roll 5d6 for the psychic damage he takes from dying.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hurt me good, Artemi. Owie.
Not bad. Not good. Pretty average. So, hey.
Pretty average, really. Yeah.
All right.
It was 35 halved, almost exactly 18. So
We did it. Yep, hi, welcome. Dying isn't fun.
I'm glad you came to that conclusion.
Some high magic scroll, I don't know what it was, someone's retirement fund, stolen by Cezanne.
Oh, good.
It was worth a lot of money, so it has to be high level. I don't know what the spell is, I'm not inclined in magic.
Zahn, that's the lieutenant guy, right?
Yeah, if he's wanting scrolls, he knows some amount of spell casting, so
Or at least
Great.
someone who does.
I was cold too, I was stabbed.
You distinctly
had your-
remember it being somewhere in the 25 to 50,000 gold.
Yeah, it's
range.
20. Hey, Artemi, what spell scrolls are worth 25 to 50,000 gold?
7, 8,
no
and
idea.
9.
7, 8, 9. It's a scroll of glibness, anyway.
So, really high level. Do we want me to down the other?
You may as well. Are you going to be okay? You look,
I have a really bad headache from that one, but you know, I could take another, right?
you look like you have
Probably.
quite the migraine, yes.
I can take another. Where's Gallo? He might need a, give me a little. We'll be. You know what? We'll be fine.
That pick me up. Right, here you go. Drink the other one.
Yep. I'm like, we'll be fine. Oh, we're going back in.
Oh no, you drinking the other one?
Yes.
Oh god. Alright.
So I'm a drunk.
You're drunk. Once more that liquid hits your mouth and you're just filled with the taste of alcohol. You're sitting in a dark room listening to sobs come from somewhere nearby. Your hands hurt, your knuckles are raw, and you're drinking from an unlabeled jar with the needfulness of someone running from something. Your thoughts are crazy. Like, you're thinking, it'll be different this time. This time, you're going to get everything together. The darkness that you're sitting in seems to grow the more you drink. And until eventually, you're just mechanically drinking. And you realize before it's too late that there are no hidden secrets in here. This is simply the memory of someone who drank themselves to death after a violent night. And
I
you
love
die
drinking
lonely,
trauma.
scared, numb, and full of regret. Go and roll 5d6, Artemi.
Hurt me gooder this time. No, it's worse. What do you mean? I wanted to feel something.
There's
Better.
a palindrome of a number.
I know.
61216.
This time, there's just blood coming from my nose. As this time.
Okay.
That
I'll just
was
grab. I'll just
that was
grab you
just
by
depressing.
grab you by the kind of like collar and be like, okay, we definitely need to.
I
see
think that's
Gallows
the
now.
healthy way to drink.
To death.
No, what I did. It saves your liver.
You got all of the
Fuck.
terrifying experience of someone drinking themselves to death without actually doing it.
You know what? This built character. I now have someone else's depression. Gallo, help me, my brain's mush.
You literally would see Kalis
What in
walking
the world
around a
did you
corner.
do?
I died twice.
What do you mean twice?
Twice. 2 bottles, 2 deaths.
You drank those damn things. Oh,
Hey,
goodness.
I got useful information.
Well, I hope it was worth it, you idiot.
It's the nosebleed isn't blood; it's white fluid from his fucking brainstem.
Yeah.
So, cool magical scroll Suzanne took. It's powerful. I don't know what it is. I don't know magic. Artemi should have drove that one, but hindsight.
So that'll be a second level cure wounds.
Jesus.
The 4d6. 29 healing. Nice.
I'm back. I'm back, buddy.
Just immediately
But,
healing nuked.
Next
So-
time, don't run off and do this by yourself.
I wasn't. Artemi watched me.
Glares at Artemi. Really?
Hey, you're the one that let him consume a defiler.
He has a point.
Oh my god,
All right.
Kalis is just the mystery eater guy of the campaign. He's just gonna eat everything weird.
What gave you this notion? Was it the fact that I was totally down the first time for the mushroom?
But it's only gonna be the bad stuff because he backed out of the mushroom because he hipstered it. It's like, no, too many
Yes.
people are doing it at school.
Exactly.
All right, so yeah, you're healed. You're sitting in this. You're drinking your root brew. Your rain cap stew's all gone. You're riding this nice it's like a mild hallucinogen. It's just enough to make you realize that your surroundings can be kind of cool if you get past the fact that they suck.
I can pick out Cezanne's voice though. If we ever hear him, I know what he sounds like. Which could be good. But he has a pretty bad spell. Which is bad. That might be why they're hidden. They're probably preparing a spell. We might need to find him soon.
All right, Kalis, give me a perception check.
I'm very perceptive.
You are
Let's
rolling
shrug out
all of the
the
skill
ways.
checks today.
He's
me-
right behind me, isn't he?
Sorry, I'm half drunk today. See, I told you I wouldn't roll 1, I'd roll 2.
See, I gave you the special inspiration. Now you're gonna roll everything but a 1.
Exactly, that's how it works.
Anyway, I have nothing to report. Yeah, Kalis, you're talking. You're telling him what's going down.
Yeah, so we need to find them moderately soon. Guys.
Oh God. I'm just wrapping my head around the fact that you drank both bottles, have died twice apparently, and
Yeah.
Shotgun them, yeah.
and then full admitted that you're the guy who eats things off the floor. Oh God, D&D's awesome.
The
All right,
things you do to become someone, guys.
all right. Are we gonna head to look for Cezanne, maybe?
The gnashing
mean-
teeth or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you all want to talk to Rikiki?
Rakiki, if
Oh,
I
yes,
just had a lot of
Rakiki.
weapons, I'd imagine that's what the big dude buys from.
Maybe. We
I
could talk to
wonder if he
Rikiki.
has any memory shanks and we
Memory Shanks. Hey man, shake me with this. I want to feel something.
Fuck.
Okay, this is just depression incarnate.
I mean, I think I have an amount of depression at this point. I died of alcoholism in a past life.
All right, do you guys want to go talk to Rikiki,
Sure.
Yeah.
or do you want to go to the gnashing teeth?
I don't think we know
Rakiki.
exactly where they are, but yeah, Rakiki.
To Rikiki.
All right, so you kind of make your way over to Rikiki, who just, like I said, table full of shanks, weapons that are like hodgepodge built together from junk. This guy is clearly like a junkyard tinkerer. Everything is hodgepodge, somehow working. There's about 5 people at his stall, but as you approach, people kind of look over their shoulder and give you space. Some people slouch and kind of prowl off because the people who deal with Rikiki's style of weapons usually don't want to be seen dealing with Rikiki's style of bullshittery. But you do eventually come to Rikiki here, who, wearing a big old pair of goggles, kind of looks up at you from under a leather hood that's probably at least was 4 different leather hoods at one point. That's been very haphazardly patched together. What can I do for you? Welcome to Rikiki's table. I got all kinds of stabbing things for you. You like stabbing? You like shooting? You like pounding? If you got a liking, I got a. Don't know where I was going with that. I got something to do it.
Wonder.
But I mostly got knives and sticking things. So, do you like to have knives or stick things?
I'll look over his stock. Is there anything in there that's kind of like worth a pretty penny of gold that I could devise?
Like, what are you looking for? Just like something that's kind of sticks out?
Yeah, something maybe possibly magical.
Alright, there's a couple you can't fail, but go and give me an investigation check really quick.
Sure.
Or whatever skill you think would be able to. What does the value of that item look like?
Sure.
Because 3rd edition, they killed the appraisal skill. I missed the appraisal skill.
I'm sorry they did that.
Agreed.
18.
Alright, I guess you could technically use, like, weaponsmithing tools as well. Is probably what you should, but eh. Alright, 18. That is good enough to know that he's got a few pretty solid daggers that you're pretty sure are magical. But most of this stuff is pretty mundane.
I'll point at the magical dagger. What does that one? What does that one do? That one looks a little extra special.
He kind of like, yes, this one. Come here. He kind of motions you down. He picks it up, and it's like as long as his forearm, It's like a long dagger. It's not curved. It's very straight, very thin blade, almost like an ice pick, but sturdier. Like a sturdy triangular blade, just meant to do damage. But there's a magic about it that you notice because you still have detect magic up, Timmy, to be strongly necrotic. This is a very strongly necrotic dagger. This one's called Gravebind. It's got a little special something. It does a little bit of extra damage. It withers anything it touches. But if you kill someone with it, you can talk to them.
Hmm. If you kill somebody with it, you could talk to them?
Yeah. You see, this weapon has a special property. You see, not only. Come here, come here, come here. Closer, closer, closer. I want to whisper this. Not only is it good for killing people, but you could cast Speak with the Dead from it 3 times per day before it needs to recharge. But if you kill someone with it, it doesn't cost a charge to Speak with Dead, and you could do it once a day forever. It's my pride and joy. My life's work.
How much would that run me?
This one's gonna run you. Oh, I'll let it go for about. Looks to the left, looks to the right, motions you down. Like you're already leaning down, but he's still like, get closer, there's people. Because there is so many people there. He's like, I'll give it to you for about 300.
Let me think about that.
Think all you want, but this is a hot item. People are always wanting to kill and then talk to the people they kill. I know that's how I like to spend my days off. I got one for myself. You don't need an insight. He doesn't. Like, you're pretty sure he didn't even build this. You're pretty sure he found it on someone.
I was about to say, the man just admitted it to felony murder. I will look to the group. I'll kind of bring them in a huddle. Most everything here is dog shit, but he does have a dagger that lets you speak to the dead, and it is magical. It lets you speak to the dead of the person that you killed, though. It's not really my cup of tea, but it could be another soul absorption type thing, and maybe we could utilize it to help Zara's
Doesn't-
father.
It seems less soul absorption and more a particular magic in Speak with Dead.
True,
Well, I
probably.
mean,
I'm not
if you
not
Go
that
ahead.
good with magical items. I don't necessarily need it. Just wanted to make it everyone aware.
It does seem useful. The ability to interrogate somebody we potentially kill on the battlefield. Information is a wonderful weapon.
It's up to you. I don't necessarily need it now.
I'm very much on the fence currently.
Anybody else? Anybody other takers? Chibs, knives, spoons turned into knives, knives turned into spoons.
No. Could be useful.
I don't
That
need it.
information.
I'll help pay for it if we need.
How much is it?
300.
Oh,
There's probably some room to wiggle.
I was gonna
say
say, if any of you can talk him down a little bit, I've got 50 I can help pitch in.
If you're really looking forward to it and really want it, I could give 100.
Okay, can you go over what it does again?
Let me just
My brain
let me just
emptied.
copy paste it.
Sweet.
It seemed like 3 a day, speak with dead, free speak with dead once a day on a target you've killed.
Is it attunement?
That's
Yeah,
the big
it
question.
is, yeah.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Looks at
Yeah,
Artemis.
where I'm at as well.
I mean, I only have one attunement thing right now, but speaking with dead is good information.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The problem, though, this is a bit metagame, is like the thing doesn't have to answer you truthfully.
It never does.
Yeah. So it's like if you kill it, then
You could like you could just
It just says
once
fuck
per
you 3 times, then disappears.
and then you get a free one as long as you killed it. Yeah.
oh, it doesn't have to be the creature that you slay
So
that
you
gets
get
the
a
free
yeah.
one.
So you could cast Speak with Dead on anything, but if you killed the creature, you get a free one once per day. To basically.
It'd be handy if we managed to defeat the
I
Inquisitor.
apologize in advance. I completely improvised this knife on the spot, so it is. It is
Hell yeah.
this.
Sick. Now it's still a sick knife.
I think it's worth 300 an attunement slot for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can just
you
pay
get-
for it.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't have a problem pitching in for it if you need.
Meh.
Same.
We can
All
get a
good.
little bit more out of him though.
It's all
You know,
good.
be like,
Oh, well, there's other things, is there?
yeah, I'd be
Mm.
more of, we can pay full price, but then ask for some information in return.
That is true.
I don't mind. Do any of you want to take a crack at it? My persuasion is only +4.
Sure.
Not me.
I'm more of a speaker, not a talker.
I'm
So
more of a punch thing.
I'll talk to him. I think we're interested in buying the knife, but I want to sweeten our side a bit. What have you know of the gnashing
Gnashing
teeth?
teeth.
The gnashing teeth, the gnashing teeth. Oh, they're bad news.
If you tell
bad
us
news.
enough,
My
I'll
biggest
gladly
customers, but
pay.
bad news. What do you need to know about the gnashing teeth?
Just we know that they've been gone for a long time, or at least a few days by now. Do you
4 or
have any
5
information?
days. 4 or 5 days since they last were at shop. Only Cezanne comes to the now. Only Cezanne. The rest they stay hidden. But Cezanne still comes.
Does he ever talk about what he's doing, where he's going?
How about this? You buy this right now.
Sure. No, I'm just gonna look to whoever's buying it. Now's the time.
I'll just pull out some gold. There you go.
Sorry, my computer decided to go on the fritz because I think I held down the Windows key or something.
Yeah, we buy this right now. Okay, here.
I was gonna say sorry
that's
about
the deal.
yeah. That was my push to talk, but for some reason like something popped up. It's like what the hell, and it wouldn't go away. So if you buy these right now for 350 coins, I will give you the most important piece of information on Cezanne anyone in this store has. It is
Sure
actionable information you can put into use immediately.
He's right behind you.
Right there. Sure. I'll pitch in the extra 50.
Right, he takes the 350. They disappear faster than you can blink. Like you don't even see his hand move. The coins are just gone. Okay, he's not right behind you, but he's at the bar over there. You walked past him on the way here. She said somebody failed their perception check. You hear his voice.
That's wonderful
50 gold
information.
perception check right there.
I got a 2, and that 2 cost them 50 gold.
Yup. Well, thank you. I'll just,
Enjoy the knife. Please try not to use it on me. I just make knives. I don't know anything.
Of course.
Anyway, I'm going to disappear. Tell him nothing that you got this from me.
Of
Goodbye.
course.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, this is awful.
I look behind myself. At the bar. Do I see him? Okay.
Drinking merrily at the bar. Talking
Guys.
with Sibylle, who's talking with him like she clearly knows who he is. But as you're approaching, Sibylle walks closer to you and just like, and she has the look of someone who like knows she can't sell this information because it's clear you already knew. And she's like wilts a little bit, like, God damn it, I was gonna get some more coins from this.
Eh. So, yeah, I'm just gonna just look at the riff's group and be like, that's right there. Probably follow him.
All right, so who's approaching? Who first?
I don't
missed
think
that.
we're approaching. I think the idea is to follow behind him. I don't want them to know that we're here.
All right.
Unless anyone else thinks that's a good idea, but I think the good idea is just follow them.
Oh. You want me to follow? Okay.
I mean, no, us follow, but yeah, you specifically is also good. But I mean, we're gonna follow
Some
you.
of us who
following
are a
them.
bit, better at that than others.
All right, so we are all
Sounds good.
following. Is Artemi going a little bit ahead of everybody else?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll
think-
try to.
I think it also makes sense for me to
Wait.
skip ahead, because I can pass without trace for both of us.
I can help.
Should I-
along. I have. spells.
Should I citizens arrest him and then I have nets and manacles.
Let's see where he goes, and maybe he shows us to like their location of where they hang out, type of thing.
Maybe he shows us regardless. Maybe he doesn't show us and Grapevine tells us.
Yeah, but also Grapevine could say "fuck you" 3 times in a row.
Yes, that is true.
But if we can avoid it, we shouldn't make any more enemies.
Yeah, definitely.
We've
have
killed
to
enough
get rid-
family members down here.
True enough.
All right, so Sibylle's talking with Cezanne. Cezanne's talking back. Eventually, some alcohol is down. Some rain cap stew is drank, and Cezanne just hangs out. Cezanne hangs out for a while. People come up and they chat with him. They say hi. A few people come up and sit next to him only because there's no seat. But most people seem to either know who he is or are friendly enough terms that they're just having idle chat. You guys, go and give me perception checks.
Perception checks.
I roll a 2 this time.
Yellow,
no.
too. Yeah, hell yeah.
Can I use a
Don't
lucky
worry.
point? I'm gonna use a lucky point if that's okay.
That's fine.
Don't worry, guys. I
Ooh.
got
Hell
it.
yeah.
I fucking
Yeah.
got this.
There
Don't
you
worry,
go,
I'll
Catholic,
come
thank
in
you.
and save also.
You got
I
a
like how
2
the
and a
guys with,
19.
like,
You're
the lowest.
bipolar as fuck.
Woo.
All right, nobody else is here now. Like there's too many smells, there's too many sounds. Even Artemi's getting distracted. But Zoran and Kalis, they're locked in. Like it's clear every once in a while someone Cezanne knows is talking and they're speaking, and there's some sign going. Zoran, you can see like there's 2 conversations. Sometimes there's a conversation above, and sometimes there's signed conversation as well as discussed conversation, and the 2 don't line up when that happens that way. Cezanne mostly seems to be distributing weapons, mostly shivs, probably recently purchased from Rakiki, and is just handing out weapons, dealing with people. A few parcels are like traded out, and I mean parcels in like small little like baggies of paper, probably small bits of controlled substances or something. But he mostly seems to be just kind of hanging out, almost as if this were his office. Like he's conducting business. But he seems to be alone. There's no bodyguards that you can tell. The rat is alone. And he's going to be here. Seems like he is comfortably going to be here for a while. And the entire time, people are still coming up to Keeper Sky. so he's not going to be able to
Mm.
keep a low profile.
Right? Do we make a move?
I'll kind of stand off to the side so the group doesn't get popped.
What's her plan of doing something? Just try to bully him into what? Like, what are we gonna do?
I think we need to find out more information about the gnashing teeth. We found the second in command, so I think the best we could do is kind of arrest him and squeeze him for information.
Sure.
I would be prepared for a fight. We are not in home territory.
No, we are not. He seems to be alone for the moment. Keyword for the moment.
Well, our local definitely policeman, I point toward. And you two, you're the. Yeah, I believe in you.
Okay.
You're just expecting me to nab him? Okay.
I mean, he said arrest, and you kind of have a thing you do with your
Yep.
man. Yeah, it's kind of
Is there anywhere kind of
yeah.
secret to take him? Alley or something like that where there's not people?
So as
Do we
this is
stop-
going down, as everything, all of this is you're getting ready to follow people. Artemi, just as you're about to make your move, you see a flash come out of nowhere and a thud of wood as something strikes one of the wooden supports near where you were hanging out, an arrow with a little piece of paper very conveniently tied around it. There is something very distinctive about this arrow, however, and I will give it to you for free. The feathers are very, very large, unusually large for an arrow. Like, to have feathers this side would actually make the arrow less accurate. So putting these feathers on this arrow was some kind of message, but you're not entirely sure what it was. Unless you make a nature
What's it?
check.
It's a message for us. Okay. I will make a nature check.
You just got out of
No,
head.
3d6, you dummy. Okay, no thunder this time. Just give me a second.
I mean,
And
I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I have a good idea what that one is.
I have no idea. I'm dumb.
Big feathers.
Go give me a
Big
nature
bird.
check.
What? Nature! I'm so good at these. Ugh.
They are incredibly large vulture feathers.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, vulture feathers. Okay, that does actually. Right. That seems like a threat.
Well, it has a message on it, don't it?
Yes, I'll take the message. I'll take the thing and read the message real quick before I'm caught.
No.
You could write it. You could write it down in the thing. I'm just going to speak it out loud because it's very short. It's a
Okay.
very small piece of paper, and the message simply says the first instruction is that of the heavy hand.
Cool.
Given how heavy-handed this message is, you're pretty sure it was done purposely.
Yep.
Your first instruction is the heavy hand. That's all it says.
Cool.
Why is that? Okay, I'm probably just pulling a dumb. Does that clue me into anything?
No.
Heavy hand. Maybe
And that
me.
it's probably what worries you the most is you have no fucking idea.
Great.
Is it letting me know that I die first? The heavy hand dies first?
He doesn't.
Can I
know.
look back and try to find who shot that?
Um,
Real quick?
you can certainly
Probably too late now, but
you can certainly try.
Okay, another perception check. Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. This is an old-fashioned contested roll. I could do poorly.
Oh, you could
Yeah,
roll in that one.
He
Which
only
won't
has
happen.
a plus 19. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's really hard to get above plus 17 if you really think about it.
So plus 17.
Okay.
Well,
I did get a 12 on the die, though, so I did beat you.
Nice.
I have a -3 though, right?
Yeah.
If only. You look back to the crowd, but whoever it is gone. The trajectory of the arrow also seems to imply that it came from the far wall, 15 feet away from you when it was fired, which you know was not the case. So there was some bullshit. There's some bullshit afoot.
There's some bullshit afoot. Okay. Lesson 1 is the heavy hand. I'll look to Kathek and just be like, lesson 1 is the heavy hand, and just be like, axe to the back of the head, man.
Kathak will look at Artemi and say, I mean, if I thought we would want to talk to him first. I think an axe to the back of the head might be a little too much. But I can approach him if you'd like.
I'll just be like, as long as he never sees me, he won't know that I'm part of you, and then we can speak with him anyways.
Um,
do we really are thinking about shoving an axe to the back of this dude's head in the middle of the tavern where everyone can see us?
no,
trying to-
I'm thinking about talking to him first.
Oh.
Unless you have some other knowledge that you want to give me about the heavy hand goes first.
That's the concerning thing is I don't have any more knowledge that I can impart.
Being
Zorn will
watched.
Zorn will approach Zaza then.
Time to look non-conspicuous.
So you're looming up behind this guy. The rats are all like kind of looking back. People are making space. You're just like,
Yeah.
all right. So what you do is you take this. Remember the third and the fourth row. What the? Who in the fuck are you, big guy?
My name is Zoran.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is. You're a big guy, Zoran. What do you need? How can I help you?
I need to talk to you and
Well, talk to me.
potentially
Sit
the
down,
National
buy me a
Chief.
drink, say nice things. I'm gonna climb you like a mountain.
Whoa! This took a turn. Zoran will take a deep sigh.
Guys, I know our way in.
You gotta
Flirt,
type.
Catholic, flirt.
Zorn will take out 10 gold pieces. He will spread them across his hand. Sibylle. Two
yes,
bottles,
darling.
one for me, one for my friend.
Ah, of course, one for you and your friend Suzanne. Right, coming right up they are. Only the finest root brew for you too.
Thank you. Zoran will look at Sazan.
Sazan looks up.
I need to inquire about your profession, sir.
Ah, my profession. Well, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What do you need to know about my profession?
The gnashing teeth.
Ah, yeah, my gang days. Long behind me they are. It was a rough crowd back then. Now, I hear they got jobs going out to the crabbers. Thanks for that, by the way. We appreciate it. They told me what you guys look like, but seeing you for myself. Well, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
May I sit?
Of course, you sit right here. That's a stool.
I'll sit for across from Zazan and maintain direct eye contact the entire time.
Okay, so we're gonna shift this from a bar to a table.
Yeah.
All right.
Get behind the bar.
So you know what? Let's go to this table where we can talk more privately.
Yay to the booth.
All right. What do they call you, big guy?
Zoran.
Zoran. That's got a good name to it. You got a family name, Zoran?
Irrelevant. Listen. The Gnashing Teeth are holding the Black Caravan here.
Yeah,
Or,
they are. I mean, yeah, what?
or already acting up, I see. I need the locations of the Black Caravan. Could you do that for me?
All right. Go ahead and make a social check.
I can't be trusted.
Persuasion.
Yeah, we
Could
can
I
persuasion.
rage for an advantage on intimidation?
Sure, but go ahead and rephrase a little bit of what you just did to be more intimidating. How angry, intimidating are we being right now?
Mm, it's either if I get advantage and try to intimidate him. I mean, like it's +4 on either roll, intimidation or persuasion. I
Okay,
just
well,
get advantage. I'll just
however
do
you want to play
persuasion.
the scene, bro, is go for it.
I will do persuasion because I am not trying to intimidate him yet. Bang, 13.
Somebody ran out of perfume.
True, I could only use it once a day.
What do you want to know? They're
I
down in
need
the
the
deep warrens, but I don't know exactly where. I go through an intermediary now. They don't trust me anymore. Not ever since my cousin got on with the crabbers.
Mm. So you're on the outside then.
I am now. Some new guy came over and kind of took my responsibilities away. Says that things had changed. Said that a more direct eye need to be placed on it. I don't like that guy.
And who might that be?
Look. He's a big guy. It's hard to miss him. Big, large beak. They call him the Vulture.
Hmm. Okay.
He's the one who's intermediating. I only meet with him. And we meet in a small, out-of-the-way cave down in the deep warrens.
Could you show me to this cave? Could you set a meet?
I'll show you to all the deep, dark caves you want, big guy. I'll give you a tour.
I like that.
All right.
Would it be okay if I brought my friends?
Wait, you have friends? Where are your friends?
I always have friends. However, where they are is irrelevant at this moment of time. Me and you are talking.
Yeah, you and I are talking. All right, so what do you want? What do you want with this?
I need the locations of the Black Caravans so I could run them out of the warrens. If not, convert them.
Yeah, like I said, they went in the deep hiding. Somebody came down here and started preaching. All the locals started getting a little weird. They kind of took that as a cue to go deeper. I think they see the writing on the wall, and well, I guess you're the writing, Zoran.
I am.
It's a big old brushstroke, aren't you? He has no clue how to flirt. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I
But
don't
it's-
know. I think it's working.
it's pretty clear. Like this little rat guy is clearly trying, but it's just like he's not the best at it.
Zoran's gonna place his hand on his and say, "This is what I need for you to do for me. Set the meet. I want all the locations of the Black Caravan members so I could rush them out of the warrens. I know they're in deep hiding. No, listen. This is what I need you to do. Do it for me."
right, give me another persuasion check.
Then we can take a long
You,
walk.
you are asking him to put
It'll be
himself
those
in
dark
danger.
caves.
I gotta take him to a dark cave already and choke him to death.
I think he wants that.
Persuasion. Better.
Natural 12. Oh no, unnatural 12. Dirty 12. Either way, a 12. He looks up at you. Now tell me what you need from me. How do I go about getting those locations? If I could only talk to the one guy.
Lauren's gonna take out 20 gold. Place it in front of him. That is your incentive for them to come meet. He's gonna take out another 5 gold. And this is the price I pay for your services.
He looks out at the 25 gold. This is a lot, man, but I don't know how I could get to them. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know where they're at, and I have nothing on their intermediary. That guy is a stone wall of feathers and bullshit.
So run your mouth. Make
Mouth.
noise.
I'll run my mouth, alright. Oh, I gotta meet him in about 3 hours. I'll ask him if I can meet with these black hair van.
Do that.
If it goes bad, I'm getting out of there, though. And pretty or
But it
not,
won't.
I ain't gonna be talking to you again if it comes down to that. Those guys will kill me. They got no respect for death. Life. Only their
Understandable.
cycle.
The question is would you work hard at it for me? And I'll squeeze his hand a little tighter.
Okay. I'll do it. Doesn't hurt to ask. I don't think he'll kill me for asking.
Good boy.
You say good boy, he blushes.
I've read this fanfic. Real?
Alright, I got 3 hours before I can meet him. What are we doing until then?
I'm going to stare into your eyes. I'm going to hold your hand. Because your reward doesn't come until afterward.
The cheap seats are like, damn. Alright. Alright. That'll be nice. A few hours. What are you guys doing while this is happening?
Say no words. Just nothing.
Just
I'm
smoldering at
recording
each
the
other for
entire
hours.
thing and posting it.
Moldering.
Nothing
Things I had
but-
to do in D&D for the party. Flirt with a rat.
Yeah, I'm making sure to take all of this in, so I'll never, ever forget it, and I can bring it up as much as I want to Zoran. Make sure I write down every word.
Kalis is literally over there, like, trying to, like, are you sure I can't make
this
a
is-
memory of this? Can we not have, like, a potion of this, please?
I'm gonna write a fanfic for Zoran.
Pulls
The
out
Rat
the,
Prince by Kalis Ishkar.
I am the party's bard, so.
pulls out the axe. This
All
thing is
right,
dead.
so you've learned that they've gone to ground since the preaching and all the Warren's activities started, and you've learned that they've got a new intermediary. They're not using Susanna anymore. They're using a creature known as the Vulture, who seems to be a big feathery piece of shit, and he's got a meeting with the Vulture in 3 hours. where he's going to ask to meet the Black Caravan guys you want to meet.
Meeting with the vulture, hey?
Seems to be.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what are the rest
Something
of you guys doing? I presume Zoran manages to pass this information.
Well, I'm gonna sneakily follow that guy in 3 hours, but hey, Kylas, do you want me to read you a book?
I love books. I can't read them.
I know.
Yeah.
U is for unicorn dragon. Like, it's just a picture of a half dragon unicorn. Like, it's all just dragon themes
Really
somehow.
phone it in towards the later half of the book.
Yeah.
It's literally like we ran out of dragons, so here are all the things dragons can make hack dragons with. It just happens to be literally everything.
What is L? Lizard dragon. Lizard. Lizard.
Lucky dragon. Jesus.
All right, so a few hours later, Suzanne and Zorn's date, as it were, breaks up, and Suzanne just whispers, "All right, I'm gonna go talk to them all. I'll come back as soon as I can.
That's us.
Till we meet again, my love." And he's just like scampering into the night. There's been a wild 3 hours of just silently staring at each other. Suzanne goes way too hard into romance, it seems.
He's a
Zorn,
U-Haul.
Zorn's gonna stand up from the table. He's gonna look to the rest of the party, and we'll
I'm
say,
just gonna sign, like, do I need to go? Follow him.
Let's
I'll
go.
sign back to him. Yes, please follow him. But
Shwoom.
before he leaves earshot, he'll say aloud to everyone, "Never doubt anything that I do for this party. God damn it."
Oh, don't you worry. I'll never forget this just for you. I have it written down.
I
Hold
can and still will kill
I
you.
probably get it.
It was a little awkward when Suzanne specifically asked you to stroke his whiskers, but you got through it.
I'm gonna go burn my hands now and become a hermit.
All right, so if you are following Suzanne Grimtuft,
Yep.
put yourself adjacent to Suzanne Grimtuft.
Come on, guys, we're going. I can't move.
I can't move. Yeah.
No one can move. Drag a new
My legs.
token onto the map, and then we'll fucking.
They don't work. My legs.
They do that
Oh,
sometimes when I
I
drag
still
them.
can't.
I still
I
can't.
still can't move it.
I still can't move it.
Why?
Movement
oh, wait,
is
wait,
set
wait,
to
wait, wait.
combat turn.
Yeah, I was about to
It's
say.
not my turn.
There's no combat.
Is
it
there
on a different
combat in
map or
any
something?
other map?
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say there probably fucking is.
Ah, yes, there are now two of me. Perfect for Suzanne.
One for Suzanne.
There really needs to be a clear all encounters like fucking button or something.
Yeah.
Let's go and take a little 5-minute break while I hunt this down.
Fuck yeah!
Perfect.
I love following people.
Following people is fun.
I need to write more about him for my fan fiction.
When was the last time we got into combat? Jeez.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been...
Bartholomew once saw her at a cast pass without a trace.
I was about to say
Wow.
it's probably the out of the way Hamlet, right?
Maybe.
It was. I found it.
Oh.
It's the out of the way Hamlet.
Oh, during those 3 hours, could we have maybe taken, like a short rest?
Yeah, that's fine.
Since it was 3 hours. Great. I'm just gonna remove a hip dice and kill myself.
All right, I'm gonna refill my drink. I'll be right back, guys.
See, anything else I want to do during the short rest? Ooh, I can do sorcery points. I do like sorcery points. If I spend 2 sorcery points, I can have greater invis following this for basically free. Besides 2 sorcery points. It only lasts a minute, so probably not.
Hello.
Greetings.
What's up?
Zara, you're coming with us. We need your pass without trace.
I'll be honest. There were two options there, and it was I come with your pass without trace, or I send in my permanently invisible sprite to do the scouting for us.
You're coming with us.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Let's see how this fan fiction ends.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll cast invis on myself when we get to sneaking.
Minimum roll of a 19 is nice on stealth.
Yep.
You know Kalis, the stealthiest one among us. He's very stealthy and smart. That's the two of the ways you describe Kalis.
Minimum roll. Yeah. Oh.
Hopefully, I don't open this vial of screams. I need to add that to my inventory, actually.
I imagine it's like a flashbang. You just throw it in. Ah! Everyone goes, "Oh my god!" And then you ambush.
It's going to be a tool.
My thought it's great for checking to see if the bottomless well has a bottom.
Bottle of
Ah!
screams.
But then your bottom, if the well truly is bottomless, then you've lost it.
Yeah, and better to lose it than yourself by jumping in blind.
I don't know. I think Kylus would jump in blind anyways.
Yes, no, you're right. If there's a strange food at the bottom, potentially all the more.
Yeah.
Yo, I can add in an image.
Yes.
Adding in an image for the bottle of screams.
Fantastic.
Nah, I'll do that later. Here's the bottle of screams, by the way.
do have regular invisibility. I just try not to use my spell slots.
Fantastic. That is hilarious.
I return.
Don't worry.
Hello.
Hello.
Then son of a bitch.
That was a fun little random. I wasn't really planning on flirting with anyone with the rat people, but
Here we are.
I didn't want to flirt with the rat people either, but when the party says big guy first is bite the pillow.
oh
I
no.
wanted to show you some dark caves, and maybe that'll still happen. A particular dark cave.
I climb you like a mountain. How tall is Zorn? He's like 6'6", right?
Soren, nah, not that tall. Soren's 6'2".
Oh, okay. He's like
Yeah.
But the idea after all that, he's really short.
he's my IRL height. Well, I'm like a little under 6'3", so yeah, pretty close. All right, is everybody back? I think we're just missing
Yeah.
Kalis, right?
Nah,
This
he's
is here. I
here.
think
Oh, we're not
everyone's
missing
back.
Kalis. Gotcha. All right, well, might as well. So, oh, okay. So we're all following the rat.
But
Oh,
I do have a question. I've never met the vulture before.
You have
In
not, but you've heard his
person.
voice.
Yes.
I shouldn't follow him because I have only a +1 to stealth.
I mean, Zarya's going to cast a different pass, but yeah, on
Is
average,
she?
Yeah.
she said so. Yeah.
I get a
Okay.
free one every day.
Okay, fuck it. I guess I go too.
Okay.
Does that also include Gallows Sky? Is Keeper Sky going?
Apparently.
All right.
Woo, we're all this.
We don't need a chaperone because Daddy's coming with
Exact
us.
opposite of send my sprite in alone.
Oh, yeah.
Now you leave
It's
your
become-
sprite behind.
Everybody's part of it.
It's like we're at that stage where it's like we're leaving the familiars at home because we don't want them to get hurt again.
Like still delivering letters.
All right.
I sent a message to my mother, and I'm still on red.
Yeah. Same.
Everybody roll initiative. We might as well structure this like a challenge.
Oh, I was gonna when we start following him, I'm going to cast invisibility on me and one other lucky person.
Natural 20. Unfortunate.
Who wants the other invisibility?
Me.
I think our lowest rolls should probably have it.
Me.
Gallo,
Honestly,
are
I'm
you
not
more
very
or
stealthy,
less
so
are you more or less stealthy than
I am
Zora?
very less stealthy.
I have a
Okay.
+1.
Same.
Well,
I roll
you know
Laurel.
what? You know what?
All
It's
right.
worth 2. Let me double check something. Yeah, so I can. Okay, I need a. Yeah, I'm going
Visibility's
to.
only like a minute, right?
Invisibility's an hour. Greater
it's an hour.
invisibility's a minute.
Greater invisibility than I mean, in theory, we could go Zara Artemi invisible, pass without trace.
Yeah, but I want to come. I'm going to cast this at 4th level and then use my Perla power and sorcery points to re-give me this 4th level spell slot, basically. But I'm going to cast it on me, Gallo, and Gathek. So, 4th level invisibility for all of us.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Yeah, where'd my hands go?
Then I need to basically knock down 2 sorcery points is the cost of this.
Okay. So Zoran, you are obviously the first one to notice when things are going down, because Zazan just kind of pats her shoulder. All right, big guy, I gotta go to that meeting. He takes one last drink of his root brew, stands up, dusts himself off. All right, I hear everybody's praying to Kylo's down here now, so say a prayer for me that I get that information you need. And with that, he skedaddles and immediately loses himself in the crowd. So my first question to you, Zoran, is how are you keeping track of Cezanne or helping your allies keep track of him as he disappears into the crowd and throng of the Warrens?
Before he left, um, I wonder if this will work. I don't know about for the team, but for myself, can I spray him with my perfume and follow the scent?
All right. So what skill do you think would represent dousing him unbeknownst with perfume?
Probably sleight of hand.
Yeah, you could do sleight of hand. It depends. Kind of depends on the setup of how you go in for it. So describe to me exactly what you do, and we'll figure it out from there.
As he goes to leave, I'll bring my head down to his hand, kind of like as in like an intimate gesture. Um, as kind of like an intimate gesture, and like using my body to cover like spraying it. I'll spray like the back of his hand with it as I like reach from like an inner coat pocket.
All right, go ahead and roll the skill you think is best. I will let social skills work. I will let sleight of hand work. It all pretty much works.
Sleight of hand is the only thing I got, and I got a 19.
All right, yeah, you
Damn.
immediately, as Kalis would say, put your scent on him. And that does help. Like, the crowded thongs, like, you get really nose blind to the bad smells, but once you get nose blind to it, like, it's easier to pick up the perfume because it's so strange and out of the place here. Which leads us to our Timmy. You see the gesture, you can smell the perfume. How are you going about tracking Cezanne as he moves through the throngs of people and are helping your allies?
How am I going to move about tracking him?
Yeah, well, he's moving in throngs of people, so just how are you or your allies, or how you tracking him or helping your allies to track him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Ooh, that's an idea. I'm gonna try to stealth along with him, maybe carve some markers into, or like leave markers. You know, like a trail marker that people can pick up on. It would be Thieves' Cant if I wasn't the only one who understood Thieves' Cant. Trying to just basically give them help in following.
All right, and which skill would you like to go about doing that?
Well, Sleight of Hand's already been used, so stealth if I can,
All right, go ahead and roll it.
or maybe they're ooh. Actually, could I use Arcana because I'm leaving little magical signs
You could
with
do
like
that,
minor
yeah.
illusion or something? Okay, I like that one. Also 19.
We're nothing if not consistent around here so far. One was from a 15 and one was from a 6, so. Rogue bullshit.
Yeah. Rogue bullshit.
Yeah, like, now that you're following the perfume, you're kind of going along. Every once in a while, you're putting markings like magical sigils. What do they look like? Just something like. I mean, I guess you have heraldry now, right? Like.
They would look like a broken tree.
So like little broken trees with like a little arrow or something, or maybe a branch pointing some way.
A branch that points the way. Yeah.
But either way, you're making these magical sigils. Everybody else is kind of picking up on them. And by everybody else, I mean those who know what to look for, because there's a lot of etchings, there's a lot of graffiti. And yours is just kind of getting lost into the sauce. And now Gallo Sky coming up from behind, the most perceptive of the bunch. How are you going about keeping track of Cezanne in these warrens?
It's funny you said perceptive, because I was going to go with the basic perception, just kind of keeping an eye out on him, keeping tabs on like what directions we're heading, looking for
That was
like
a little leading,
markers
wasn't it?
little markers and milestones, like things that stand out to help guide us back if we need to. So yeah, perception.
Since Artemi stole your Arcana.
Nah, it's about the same. He's better at Arcana than I am, I think.
Oh yeah, he's a rogue. He's
Yeah.
got those expertises. So, all right, you just kind of keep an eye out for him between the perfume and the way the gentleman looks, the general rat looks, I should say. Go and give me your perception check. Yeah, it's almost
Nice.
comical how bad he is at escaping your perception. Like your eyes never leave this guy. Like even when he like breaks line of sight, you're like, I bet you he's there. He's there every time. Like you just imagine, like you know exactly where he's going. I think before he does. And yeah,
I have spent some time down here, so I'm learning.
It's like you've already like you've done what's the word? You've done sermons to like kids, and the kids have like showed you secrets and told you stories, and there's a lot of crime down here, and you've got some converts. But either way, you're exactly where you need to be, my dude. Which brings us to Zara.
Can all right, it's a bit of a stretch. Can Zara like bump into him on the way out and like, oh, sorry, I'm on my way. I'm on my way out as well, and like try and like deceive him that she's just another like patron on their way out to try and stay close.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. You kind of bump it. Oh, hey, sorry, lady. Okay, let me get out of your way. Really? That's what you're doing with your hair? Okay.
I'll cut you.
I'll fight you. I'll fight you right now. And Cezanne just walks away with just a hot comment about your hairstyle and disappears into the tunnels, pretty much completely losing no one. However, an invisible Kalis nearby, unseen. Doing what exactly?
Oh, I was going to cast invisibility because I can't change their things. I casted 4th level, so on me, Gallo, and Catholic. I guess if I'm invisible, it has to be stealth.
I just imagine these three
Right.
people who just cannot really stealth at all, just invisibly bumping their way through the crowd, but it's so crowded nobody really notices. But they're just like looming over Cezanne right behind Cezanne. Cezanne has no clue. Alright, what skill would you like to represent you casting
Stealth.
invisibility? We already had a stealth check. Oh, we had an Arcana.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it
I
was an
forgot.
Arcana, we had a sleight
Yeah.
of hand. We ain't no stealth.
I forgot Artemi. I felt like Artemi was going that way, then changed. Because I thought he said
Yep.
stealth. So my mind was tricked. But you are stealthy. Holy shit, you're stealthy. So
Plus
the lowest
10 with
roll was a
Zara's
19.
passive trace. Yeah.
It's good to know. This is why I set the DC at 20 that one time when you asked, by the way, because this is what I'm dealing with.
A bunch of lucky rolls.
Oh my god, just yeah. Even
I was the only
Kayla's
one
is like,
below
hi.
a 10. Yeah.
Alright, so Zed makes his way out of the more densely populated tunnels, and it's getting to the point now, save for the three of you that are invisible, where it's getting harder and harder to kind of blend in because you're getting into the deep warrens. The tunnels are smaller, more crowded. Cezanne is taking tunnels where his natural gifts as a rat man are coming in handy because he's squeezing through places that are a little too small for even you. So you guys are having to take some time to get alternate routes. But there's a lot less people down here in the warrens that you have to kind of look out for. So I will bring us back to Zoran now that we're in the deep warrens, and he's starting to look over his shoulder. There's less people. How are you going about keeping track of this sly little rat man?
I sprayed him with the perfume.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm invisible, right?
Yes, I will say it's less about tracking him now because you've pretty well got him tracked. It's more about how are we not going to be obvious when we arrive at the destination of where we're going.
Okay. So that's different than what I intended.
Yeah, I was like, let me rephrase that because I don't think we're gonna make it to a third level of this. So
I was just gonna say I was gonna use athletics to kind of like make sure I'm keeping like keeping up pace with him. But if it's more or less to kind of like hide myself,
kind of, I
I
guess
can.
it really depends on how you want to arrive at the meeting with the vulture. If you want to be subtle about it, be subtle about it. If you want to just be like, knock knock boom, then be knock knock boom. So I guess it's up to you.
Hmm. I have a +3 in investigation. Let me fucking try this. Um, like being like the athletic person I am, could I like try to maintain pace with him, but use investigation to find like a little nook and cranny so that way I could hide myself in and eavesdrop on the conversation and then appear when I need to?
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check as Artemi cries in the
Oh,
corner.
fuck yeah, worth a try. 11.
Literally, I'm like, no, I had a plan.
This is my
I,
thing! He shouts to the void.
I,
Me
I'm
too.
so
Me too.
sorry. I use history to decipher all the.
Do you have anything to change that 11?
Uh, no, I gave my inspiration and it didn't end up anywhere. You
I'll
gave.
give you mine. You can have
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some
Fuck it.
cool.
Fuck yeah.
+1. That's what my inspiration does for you guys, in case you're wondering. It's just a flat +1.
Oh yeah.
I would like to
Yeah.
think the system meant that to be a natural one, but it was misinterpreted, so it gave it one more.
Yeah.
All right, Zoran, you're looking around. You found it. The perfect little nook to hide. You crawl in. You wait. Lurking. Silently. Meanwhile, Artemi, as you're staring at Catholic, who's wormed his way into what you're pretty sure is an old Boulay tunnel.
Yeah.
What are you doing to make yourself approach the meeting place, however it is you want to approach it?
Okay, so I'm going to. I was going to try to find a different path that would be a little off to the way. But I'm going to try to get there and then make myself a little ramshackle, like hiding place if I can, with sleight of hand. Get some trash, make myself look like a homeless person or somebody sleeping, just off out of the sight, no one to pay attention to.
All right, what skill would you like to roll for this?
Sleight of hand.
All right, go for it.
Okie dokie.
All right, you've got scarves. You've got bits of bottles.
Okay.
Just collecting.
Yeah,
them
let's use
junk.
a luck point on this as well.
Yeah, you really needed that.
I don't know, man.
It's
I
very
felt
true.
like
If you
it.
didn't use it, you'd be like 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like it's very easy for you to just don yourself and basically trash essentially, and just look like one more kind of lost soul down here in the worst of the worst places to be in Crabber's Cove. Just one more amongst many spread throughout the lower warrens. You'll blend right in. Either that or you look like you're wearing Balenciaga's autumn line. Either way, you blend in. Meanwhile, Gallows Sky.
We're going to try something a little bit different, and we are going to roll survival to see if we can get a lay of the land and like see how the tunnels are kind of oriented, and see if we can find a good vantage point / entryway.
All right, let's go. Would you like to roll for that?
Survival.
All right, go and roll it. All right, you find a pretty good vantage point. God, I should just at this point just show you the battle map. Be like, put yourselves where you want to be. Because you're all like pretty much doing pretty well, except for Zorn. But we don't talk about Zorn. Yeah, you find a pretty good vantage point. You're pretty sure you'll be able to overlook the meeting, and if stuff goes south, you'll be in a pretty good spot to react to it. And finally, not finally, second to finally, Zara, the penultimate finally.
I'm gonna keep things nice and simple and go with a stealth check. Just try and stick to the shadows and stay out of sight. If that works this time.
All right, Zara, sticking
Or-
to the shadows.
I will also use a lucky point. The lucky elves.
Look at these elves.
Okay. Worth the lucky.
It was worth the lucky. All right, you
Yeah.
find a nice shadow. You kind of like, don't think of that. You go through a few shadows, and eventually, you find one that's just perfect. They won't see you at all. You're pretty sure of it. Kalis, invisible, suddenly finding himself almost alone as everybody else has skulked off into the shadows nearby. That was Kalis preparing.
There's some people who probably, hang out in the spot. Someone just find one of their, like, the Warren people's fine, and attempt to, put some lightning sounds and scary. I'm trying to intimidate them to. This is my spot now. I live here. I'm here now. So, hiya. They just hear lightning. Zzz.
All right, can you move your tokens on this map?
Let's see. Negative.
All right, can you drag a new token in this little alcove north of these old tokens?
I can. Still can't move.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I totally.
That's because
forgot.
you have.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Combat last one. Yeah.
Okay, you should be able to move now.
Yes.
Hold on, we gotta fight. We're fighting multiples.
No, I was gonna move us where you had us last time. I'll be in.
Oh, it's good as long as you're in the starting area.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
All right, let me now move you. I presume you would all like to actually be able to see each other and this
Yeah.
meeting. That might
Oh.
be impossible, but we'll try.
Unless they can see invisibility, but half of us kind of can't see anything anyway.
I can have. You can have me in a corner that can't see because I can look through Bartholomew's eyes, and he can just be chilling like a bat.
I guess I can also do the same. As the
Yep.
invisible sprite.
I can also do the same, but not the same. I'm just invisible and I have to actually see it.
I'm gonna assume a bat isn't conspicuous. Hopefully, it can Even if they can see invisibility, a bat will be like, it's just a bat.
Bartolomeo's just over in a corner getting bullied by all the other bats. You in the wrong neighborhood. Alright, let's see.
I just want to be a vampire. Blah, 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 blah.
Is it so much to ask? Alright, let me put the warrants out.
Blah blah blah. Hey, look, damn.
Put you guys down
The
here.
board.
We're presuming you're out
Oh,
of. You're not.
interesting.
You're in line of sight, but you're not like being spotted. And then I'll put the other guy here. With this pretty pink border.
See him. Okay, there. Now I can see him. Okay.
That's a bird.
It's a bird.
That's a whole bird.
Bird is the word.
Don't you dare. Alright, so you're following Suzanne. Suzanne makes his way to the lower warrens. All of these tunnels more or less becoming living spaces. You just see barrels. All kinds of signs of life. There's a few people here and there. Most are passed out. But it's the time of day when most people who have stuff to do aren't going to be down here. This is where people come at night to sleep. Right? So most people just kind of abandon this area during the quote-unquote day. But you find Suzanne, who walks up to a cave, and a large birdman comes out, and they're having a conversation. Let me check your skill checks. I think everybody rolled pretty high, but Zara.
So I rolled 18.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I think it was Catholic that.
It is. It is
yeah.
Catholic. I don't know. Had scrolled up, and the last thing I saw was the 11. Then I'm like, "You said I rolled 18," and I rolled down. And I went, "Oh yeah." I had already forgotten. Zoran rolled an 11 into a 12. Less lucky. So Zoran's kind of like out in the open. Artemi got the best roll, I believe. So Artemi's
Zoran
probably going to be closest to the.
Is invisible, so unless they have seen invisibility, that's
Yeah,
at
I'm
least.
keeping that in mind because we have 3 people who are invisible right now, right?
Yeah, this line right here.
Literally those 3 people.
The invisible wall.
They shoot Zara. They have to go through you first. All right, Suzanne walks up, and like I said, this large, broad-shouldered bird person. This is a bird person who's about like 6, probably like 6'2" to 6'3", tall, wide shoulder. Clearly has a martial background, but some pretty quick fingers, and they're having a very quiet, very signed conversation. And Suzanne is just like, I need to meet. Let's see. I need to meet with the Black Caravan. I have news for them. New information from the Nod Tangle that is very important. And this bird person just silently staring at them like he's the most worthless speck of a creature, like in all existence. Like, who is this rat person? Like, who's talking to me right now? Just very, very disinterested. You do not get to talk to anyone in the Black Caravan anymore, Suzanne. The heat is on, and you've been followed. You're not going anywhere. Suzanne's... This is all happening through sign language. Suzanne's like, followed by who? Turns around, sees literally nothing but a bat. Bartholomew is just sitting there. The vulture has seen Bartholomew before, by the way.
That's good to pick up on, though. It is the vulture. That is a lot of information.
So they're continuing the conversation. You've been followed. You do not get to see them. They are clearly trying to have you lead them someplace. And then Sassan's is like, what? No, nobody followed me. Kind of turns, looks around, just sees a bat. And he doesn't see a sprite. The sprite's hiding too.
Mhm.
Yes, there's somebody here.
That.
The vulture kind of just looks at Zazan and signs. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. I don't see them too, but I know the one who would follow you. Oh, Timmy, do you want to come out now? I know you're there somewhere. I can see your bat.
Squeeze by here.
I'll just stealth there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Vulture.
The pleasure is mine. He just reaches out and casually kills Sazan. Like, quite
Wow.
literally, just reaches out with, like, a curved dagger just right in the back of the neck. He doesn't need to know what we're going to talk about.
Quickly get the memory juice out.
Yeah, I'll just approach. Be like, okay. I'll make the sign of greeting.
He'll make the sign of greeting. Your friends can still probably see all this.
Mhm.
Unless you're
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to purposely obfuscate this.
No.
It seems that we have come at an impasse. You no longer trust the process, and we can no longer trust you. Sazan's
What
just
do you
twitching
mean?
on the ground, slowly dying. I'm gonna roll his death fails.
Hold on. I'll just casually go down and yoink.
We need this one for Gravemind.
I'll just casually kill him. Yeah. It was like, well, that was.
Hold on, saw. he did succeed, so he's got 2 fails. So it's literally like cut, and then you gotta cut deeper. Like once because you think it's gonna work, and twice to mean it. Seems you've acquired.
Yeah, I'll just like boot him in the face and then just cut his neck.
So what are we to do, Artemi? We can't trust each other. We can't work together. And you know secrets you're not supposed to know.
I don't understand the goals.
You aren't supposed to. Nobody's supposed to. And
Are we
yet-
supposed to kill the Black Caravan or not?
No, we're supposed to play both sides against each other. Until our masters decide who wins. Not us.
Right.
We keep the game going, but we don't allow any side to win. Not yet, anyway.
What about the Defilers? They're clearly not good. They would see the destruction of all.
I don't think that is what they want in the end.
What do you think?
Well, let me ask you something. This is a very important question you will ask yourself in the coming days, I believe. Can you build something new without destroying the old?
Don't think on that.
Think quickly. You're not going to have a lot of time. See, my last order was to kill you here. Which is why I sent you the arrow in the end. I knew it would be too much for you to resist. I wish we could have worked together longer, but I'm pretty sure freedom is a lie. What do you think, Artemi?
I don't know the truth of that matter, but there's hope.
There is. You were supposed to be the Defiler. Not that failure you hang out with. What's his name? The Ishkar boy. Is he here as well? Are all your friends? I hope you brought at least a few of them. You don't want to face me by yourself. No cutting words, no clever thing to say.
Be like, axe in head?
Nods his
Clearly,
head.
eh?
I did say the lesson would be heavy-handed. Did I not?
That's clearly a Catholic.
That's a
Come
code.
help me.
That's a code word, guys.
If I can move my character, I would. Oh, I can't.
No, not yet.
That's the code for jumping, boys.
And well, let's go ahead and just roll initiative, and that'll be the last thing we do for the night. We will literally start
Catholic.
next session with a recap of combat.
This
Back to-
conversation hurts me like an axe to the head.
Yeah.
Remember, you all have advantage on initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I think we have it because we're stealthed as
Yes. Nat 20.
Yo, 8.
Now the
I got
bat also has to roll. All right.
By the way, I totally mentioned I wouldn't roll a 1, but I rolled many 2s.
You did.
Let's just have the familiars go at the beginning
It's-
of the turn.
It is.
Sure.
It is.
It's just
the
easier.
issue I have.
Fantastical.
But what is the vulture roll? I need to see. It's gonna be like +10.
Please don't
1
get plus 8.
bajillion.
He's only got +8.
Oh.
And he's going second.
Oh.
Hey, you get to run away first.
I get not
Alright.
to die immediately.
Whoa.
Alright, gentle peoples. I'm gonna
You
do
get
the rest of my laundry and go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Alright,
you
let's
for.
end the recording real quick.